Rich color and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form, and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
Yeah, Ireland, best show on the radio.
That was quick.
We were all thrown for a loop by that.
That was yeah.
I mean,
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
That was very odd.
Good afternoon.
What was very odd?
The intro.
It went from slight bit of intro imaging straight into the music.
Oh, got it.
And we are used to, quite frankly, Morales
doing his
5
thing.
minutes worth of imaging
Yeah.
before each show kicks off. So, I mean, this threw all of us for a loop.
Yeah.
there was nothing there, so I just pushed a bunch of buttons. So, bop, bop, bop.
What's going on with Morales? You taking a Friday off or whatever?
Maybe. Yeah.
Everybody's
He
taking a
works a
Friday
lot.
off. There's
I
nobody
know.
out there.
I thought it was John because he asked me to do the game, and then now it's Andy. Did he bail? John bailed on you?
So it was a lot of people. So,
Everybody was bailing. Then you asked me for tomorrow on Monday. Everybody's bailing.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What's going on?
I think
What's going on, people?
well,
Come on, it's August. I know we all want to be on vacation.
I think what's happening is everybody is looking to get in all of their vacationing before September kicks off and October, and all of a sudden you've got everything going all at once.
Right.
And with the exception of, I guess, Ireland and Sedano, because they work so many games.
Yeah.
Everybody is planning on being here basically every day. So
right.
Well, planning.
Yeah,
on.
right. You think Cabby going to be here every day? You think Sedano going to be here?
Well, Cabby will
Mason
find
is
his
definitely
reasons.
not going to be here every day.
Well, again, they have to put out the appearances of looking serious
Yeah.
before they eventually start taking
No,
the days
you know
off
what
we
has
all
happened?
expect.
We have hit what's the area of the ocean where there's no current? There's an area in the middle of the ocean, like out there by the Midland Islands or something. And if you get stuck at it's like the doldrums, but that's not what it is. It's like somebody knows it. Somebody tweet me, okay?
Googling right now.
It's like you hit this part where there's just if you get stuck on a boat out there, you better have a paddle because you're not going anywhere. So find out what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right?
What is the name of
the area of the ocean where there's no current or wind?
Oh, are you talking about the Sargasso Sea? That's described as the ocean with no current.
Yeah, no, there's like an actual name for it.
Okay.
There's a couple spots in the ocean. I don't know. It's out in the middle of nowhere.
Doldrums?
Yeah, I said the doldrums, but that doesn't quite feel right. I think there's another link. Anyway,
It says doldrums, dead calms, black tide, dead zone.
Yeah, that's kind of it. But there's like an area. Anyway,
I believe Laura's correct. It is called the doldrums or the intertropical convergence zone.
Okay, that sounds longer. Like a lot of words.
And they also brought up the Sargasso Sea again.
So I definitely read a book called Adrift. Have you ever read this book?
No.
I used to read a lot of books. Now I don't really read books because I have no attention span anymore. But or I fall asleep. But there was a book about this guy who got marooned on a raft. Like he had a capsize, and then this was like this raft that he had, and he stayed alive. I think they made it into a movie or something. Stayed alive for like a couple years, just like boiling salt water, doing what a drink in his pee, whatever he had to do. And it was just a survival tale. It was kind of an amazing story, and that he hit the part that was the worst is when he hit this area of the ocean where there's no current, there's no nothing. You just lay there and like don't move. The only way you could move is if a storm comes through,
right,
or if you paddle or something like that. But
sounds a lot like Castaway.
Yeah, but he actually got to an island.
Right. So did Tom Hanks in Castaway. He
right,
ended
that's what I'm saying. No, this Castaway actually got to an island.
Oh,
this guy never
did.
did. He
okay,
just
got it.
one day a ship came by and he got rescued.
Okay.
But it's called Adrift. You can find it. Anyway, this is the part of the summer where, especially for those of us who have kids in LAUSD, where this used to be the dead of summer, like the deadest of the dead. There's only baseball going on. Now the WNBA has got a little life, so people are watching that now. But there's really not much to do yet. It's the calm before all the storms. The NBA is finally quieted down. The football's kind of starting to rev up. But this is really like your last chance. And this is why actually I think when I did my podcast, we released it August 21st. Right? This was a perfect time to release a juicy podcast because everybody's looking for something to latch onto right now. Like this is when you're starting a new streaming show. This is when you're getting in the last year of vacations. You just want to do the least because school's about to start. And the seasons are about to start. And so this is like your last chance to do nothing.
Yeah, I was so excited for my daughter. She's really into volleyball. And she made her school's varsity team as a freshman. So she was super, super excited. And I was really excited for her. Then I ended up finding out that her high school team has a summer league team. And like all summers of practice. I was like, I do not ever get like a month off because it's going to go from high school to club, high school to club, high school to club until she's basically graduated from high school.
I know. I just got back from North Carolina where I went for like this 36-hour
sojourn. Yeah, we were going to ask you about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it. So I was at the Little League Softball World Series for like a day. It was very cute and charming, but the one thing I picked up from that is all the girls on that team, they have all been gone for a month. Like whatever team they're on, they've been in tournaments. So they play for 3 or 4 days. They qualify for the next one. That there's 2 days to travel. I'm like, how are these parents doing that? Like who's able to just not work and go to softball tournaments for 3 months
Well,
straight?
This is actually one, and we're not saying anything new, but this is one of the issues with youth sports. Like a lot of things, it starts becoming about the economics of the people involved in it. And with a lot of youth sports, particularly some of the ones like volleyball or basketball or ones that require facilities, you start pricing out parents and you start pricing out kids because it just becomes incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
And then it starts becoming in a lot of ways, like, I don't want to say the farm system for colleges to find their players, but it certainly becomes one of the number one, if not the number one showcase. Like it becomes equal to high school in terms of where these colleges look for the athletes they're going to recruit.
Yeah.
So parents with kids who are serious about this feel like, well, I have to put my kid in club. I have to put my kid in AAU. But again, it can be prohibitively expensive.
Yeah. And like I was thinking about coaching soccer this summer, this fall. And I just thought like, do I have the bandwidth for that? Like I got to do a practice every week. I got to do a game every weekend. Like that's a Saturday. I don't know. Like it turns into a lot of effort to coach other people's kids. And like my kid, I'm just kind of forcing him to play. I don't know.
Which kid?
Daniel.
You're forcing him to play?
He doesn't really like sports. I just make him play because I think it's important to play sports.
Well, okay, this is interesting because my daughter is really into volleyball.
Yeah.
She's passionate about volleyball. She is not into sports otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Like we made her when she was younger do an activity.
Yeah.
Because we wanted her to be physically active. But we said we don't care what sport it is. We don't care if it's a team sport. We don't care if it's individual. You have to do something, and swimming lessons don't count because you have to learn how to swim as like a life-saving type thing. Like it's a life skill.
Yeah.
She was into gymnastics in the beginning, and it was more of like it's an individual sport. she never had any interest in volleyball or any team sport until she started watching this anime about a high school volleyball team.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden she wanted to play volleyball, like out of nowhere. Like, really? Okay. So we put her in it, and she got really, really passionate about it. She's good.
Yeah.
She still has basically no interest in anything other else. Sport. Like, you know, I'm a massive Laker fan. I'm a massive NFL fan. My wife is a big Dodger fan. Like, she's a Cowboys fanatic. Like, sorry for her. There is a lot of sports on our house on TV.
Yeah.
You can't get my daughter to watch like a quarter or 2 innings. She's bored out of her mind.
Yeah.
Except volleyball.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I've always, part of me was like, I'm going to make him. He does dance. Daniel likes dance. He loves the dance. And I was like, okay, that's active. And he jumps on the trampoline all the time. And so I said, I'll have him play soccer and I'll just make somebody else coach. But they're always looking for coaches. They don't have enough people who want to coach.
I would be very hesitant about coaching my kid in something that he doesn't want to be doing
I did that
anyway.
before, and I ended up spending a lot of time and energy coaching other people's kids.
Yeah, it is.
My kid was like sitting off to the side, not into it.
It is. I think that's a dangerous game to play.
Yeah, I was like, do I really want to do this with my Saturday? Not really.
Now, does the little one like sports?
I think he does. I think he totally wants to play. Like, I actually might put him in a sport. He's only 3. Like, he really likes it.
See, I would just lean into what Daniel likes. If Daniel wants to dance, lean into the dance.
He loves the dance.
Put him in like theater camps or something like that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Musical theater. That could be
he
his
loves
lane.
To perform, yeah.
Does he?
Oh yeah, he loves to perform. It's like every second of the day is a performance. He likes the glitter. He likes the vests. He likes the shoes. He likes all of it. He likes the bow. You should see the bow.
Oh, the bow's elaborate.
The bow is the best. Yeah, awesome.
Well, the bow is how you cap off the performance.
Yeah.
Does he like the applause too?
Oh yeah, totally.
The applause is very important.
Oh yeah, he wants like all of it. Can we do that again? Life is better when you go. By the way, I went to the Little League World Series, and one of the things that got me was like I was trying to teach them some cheers. Like I had to make this fun for SportsCenter, right? And I was going through like all of my old softball cheers, and I really could only come up with like one of them that was not. Like, that was actually appropriate for Little League. Like, we said some stuff that, like, you really shouldn't say. Like, we were like, down by the river, right? You do that one, and then you chucked them in the river, hung about to dry. I'm like, wow, that's that's, like, bad. Like, we're throwing people in the river?
Yeah, I'm a little bit...
I'm like, I don't know. And then there was, like...
I'm a little uncomfortable with this. I don't even know what you're talking about, and I'm a little uncomfortable with this.
We had these shows, it was like, UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. I mean, what?
Well, that's a classic.
I know, but like, you definitely should not say that. That's kind of mean.
Well, especially too with smaller children.
Oh yeah, but these girls are 12. I mean, I'm sure they've heard worse.
Oh well, 12. Oh, I wouldn't want to be doing that with 12. 12 is an awkward age as it is.
The only thing I came up with was the Red Hot cheer. That was like our team is what? Red Hot, right? That one, we could do that one. That was fine. But like all these other cheers that we used to do growing up, totally not cool.
Well, speaking of people who like to perform on a big stage, Luka and LeBron, they both seem to be in very different places right now with the Lakers. So we will talk about that coming up next. Andy Kamenetsky, Ramona Shelburne in for the guys. A reminder, the Freeway Series is on. Arrowhead, Mountain Spring Water, and ESPN LA are hosting the ultimate watch party. Join us at Clearman's Gallery in San Gabriel on Wednesday, August 13th, 6 p.m. Grab your gear, hang with the crew, enter to win tickets and more at the Freeway Series watch party at Clearman's Gallery, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball, 710 ESPN.
Los Angeles, the excitement is real. LAFC's newest global star, Sun Heung-min, has arrived.
I'm here to win, and I will perform. I will definitely show some exciting football, and we definitely will have success.
Tomorrow, it's back to MLS action as LAFC hit the road to face the Chicago Fire. Pre-game coverage begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app, the new home of Sunny and the Black and Gold.
Dream come true, LA, what a city.
It's ESPN Los Angeles.
Get ready for the ultimate freestyle experience. Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, presented by Spin Master. For the first time ever, Monster Jam trucks team up with freestyle motocross bikes to deliver gravity-defying skills and thrills. See one-of-a-kind FMX bikes designed to match your favorite iconic Monster Jam trucks. Cheer on Team Grainger, Team El Toro Loco, and more. 2 times the freestyle action, full sand family fun. Coming to Crypto.com Arena August 22nd through 24th. Brought to you by BKD Tires. Lock in your seats today at MonsterJam.com.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away $1 million in August. Win your share of the $1 million in prizes by using your Pechanga Club card when you play your favorite slots or table games to earn entries. Then, be at Pechanga Resort Casino every Saturday in August to activate your entries for the weekly drawing. You could be one of the many winners of the $100,000 in cash, and thousands in easy play is also up for grabs. Must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate.
For over 20 years, Purple Wave Auction has been the trusted leader in online auctions, offering the easiest way to buy and sell equipment. From bulldozers to backhoes and combines to cranes, we host multiple weekly auctions in construction, ag, and fleet equipment. With our no reserve format and sell where it sits approach, you can bid on local equipment without waiting for far-off auction dates. Get registered for free and start bidding today at purplewave.com.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
I'm going to come out with something right here. I don't work as hard as John Ireland and have no interest in it.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
Remember during the pandemic when one of the big meme trends was people dancing to this song?
No. That's a TikTok thing, right?
A TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok.
I wasn't on TikTok. Yeah.
I wasn't either. I just remember.
But your daughter is.
Well, my daughter is, and also stuff that would go viral on
Yeah.
TikTok would eventually get repurposed on Twitter or Instagram. I remember there was a moment where somebody filmed their either elderly mother or grandmother dancing to Blinded by the Lights or whatever the song is
I
called.
remember I remember during the pandemic we all had these conversations of what will we remember about this? How will we just never talk about this time again if we all survive? Okay, first of all, we survive. And then secondly, how will we remember? Will we remember how lonely we were, how isolated we were, or will we just remember that we slept a lot, baked a lot, watched a lot of TV shows, tried to figure out how to work from home in our PJs. Do you remember it fondly, or do you remember it with disgust or yuckiness? What do you remember?
I don't remember it fondly because there was just too much bad stuff happening. The world was in a chaotic period, both because of the pandemic, but also a lot of social unrest.
Yeah.
There was a lot of uncertainty and anger and I think sadness and just a lot of bad things going on.
Yeah.
Are there moments in between where I can remember hey, it's been pretty cool that me and my wife and daughter have had 4 or 5 days where we've really kind of leaned into being together. I remember my daughter, I guess she was about 9 or something when it happened. We sat as a family and we binged the entire first season of the Netflix series Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh, cool.
And that was a lot of fun.
That was a good show. I like that show.
It was actually. It was very well.
Yeah.
I know I'm not the
I watched
demographic.
so much TV. I remember how I was up every night till 3 watching TV. It was great.
Well, also, one thing that was fun, I will say, was Brian and I were doing that late night live stream show.
Oh, yeah.
That
I came to you live from my treadmill.
Yes, you did that.
Yeah.
Ireland came live from his jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And one of the things we discovered, we did this show, I want to say at either 10 or 11 at night was the starting point. It was live. And we would typically space it out for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Regularly, our guests, we were having trouble getting rid of them. Getting them to sign off.
Everybody had nowhere to be.
Right, exactly. Everyone had nowhere to be, and everybody was so starved for human contact. I remember, there'd be times where we're an hour and 20 into this thing, and Brian and I are texting each other. We're like, how do we get
ready to go?
Let's
go. Let's go.
I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Or I just want to. I want to be done talking.
Yeah. That's funny.
It was.
I mean, I think I was fortunate enough not to like be deeply affected by COVID initially. Like I didn't lose anybody very close to me. I mean, more like extended family, in other states and stuff. But I remember feeling like, I look back on that time being like, I don't think I've ever slept more or been able to watch as much TV.
Mm-hmm.
I think for like an entire year and a half, I put like a couple hundred miles on my car. It was kind of amazing how few miles we drove.
It
was so nice not to drive or not to have traffic. Remember when traffic came back?
Yes.
Oh, I hated it. So I still had to work.
You had to come in the office.
I still had to come in the office. But there was no traffic. So
it was
coming
brilliant.
from West Covina to here, it was like a 10-minute.
I know, you're like,
15-minute drive.
Like literally everywhere you went, I was like, oh, I'll just go be in Santa Monica at 10 a.m. Sure, I'll leave 25 minutes.
Oh, it was crazy.
It's amazing.
I bought my car like maybe 4 months before the pandemic began.
Yeah.
I bought it like in October or November, something like that, of 2019. And then
no miles.
Right. Things go crazy in March of 2020. Like, it's a 5-year-old car now. I still have less than, I think, 40,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Because the foundation of that car came during the pandemic where you're driving nowhere.
The time that I felt the saddest, though, well, there was a couple of times, especially right at the beginning when we were like realizing how screwed we were. I remember feeling really sad when the Lakers and Dodgers won, and there was just nothing. That was really sad.
Like nothing in the sense of the fan. There was
just nowhere to like gather or talk about it or do it. It was like all of us just like group texting.
There was no immediacy between either fans and the players, fans amongst each other.
Especially the Dodgers one.
Right.
So Travis used to do after, each game, he would come on.
Yeah.
And then I would be running the board, helping him produce. And I remember it was like, oh my God, but it was so weird. Because I was in here by myself.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
So weird.
That's really weird.
Yeah. It's funny too, like that.
Because I think we're just now to the point where we can actually talk. Because there was a couple of years there we were like, I don't ever want to talk about that again. Like, let's just forget that ever happened.
Yeah, I mean, 5 years.
Yeah.
We tend to do things societally in round numbers. 5 years is when this thing happened 5 years ago. The Athletic just came out with that piece that was a 5-year look back at the anniversary of the bubble, and that's where Daryl Morey had his quote about the bubble championship that sparked the firestorm. Then he eventually had to walk it back.
Yeah, I talked to Daryl.
Yeah, he
was like, I wasn't saying that it was an Astros. Everybody else was saying that, and I was just repeating that. Don't blame me, blame everybody else.
This is the problem with Daryl, and I've interacted with Daryl a few times, and I've enjoyed the interactions with him. For a guy as smart as he is, and he is a legitimately smart guy, he does not think out what he's going to say before he says it, because he's got a regular habit of stepping in it.
I'm actually fine with that. I think he is just very honest. I think he just like talks the way that you and I talk, and he's been burned by aggregators just like we get burned by aggregators.
Sure, but clearly,
his
though,
default is to just say too much.
Right. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's part of not thinking through what you're going to say is saying too much.
Because I actually have a totally different take on the bubble championship. I think it was the hardest championship to win.
I think it was extremely difficult to win. But my larger point is for Daryl Morey, if you think, as he now claims in retracting some of this, I know he went to Anthony Irwin with some quotes as well. Like, if you actually believe that this championship is as legitimate as any others, but you're in the minority, you need to make sure it's clear that you're in the minority. Like, you need to actually spell out and say, I am in the minority.
Yeah.
I defend this title. However,
he did. I mean, if you read his whole quote, it really was bad.
I did read the whole quote.
And he said it, but he didn't like underscore it. So like when I know that I'm potentially walking into a bad aggregation situation, I make sure I repeat it.
Oh, yeah.
Like 3 times. Because I know that, hey, whatever I say here is going to get aggregated. And then sometimes I know I'm walking into an aggregation situation where I'm like, I know this is going to get aggregated. Like maybe a month ago, I was like, this is probably going to get aggregated, but I'd be shocked if Luka didn't sign that extension. And so like, that's like my clue to like, hey, if you want to aggregate it, go ahead. Like, that's like, hey, go ahead.
Right.
Like, but that's when you're going to do it. We all live in this world now. We all live in like, I know this might be something somebody's going to pick up and take. And then sometimes like they just miss it. Nobody picks it up at all.
Well, in this particular one, and while the aggregators, and to be perfectly honest, ESPN was one of the main aggregators, did not present the full quote from Daryl Morey.
Yeah.
Even the full quote does not spell out from Daryl Morey, I disagree with these people.
He's like, I would have celebrated if we won.
Right. However, like he's basically the way it's phrased, it sounds like he's saying, yeah, I know it's less than, but I would have celebrated it because I don't have one. However, the rest of the world thinks it's less than, and I, at least in this quote, am not arguing against that. I am not trying to make a claim that it's legitimate. And he should have been aware enough to know that if he wants people to understand he's not delegitimizing it.
The reason why that championship was so important, and I think the reason why people talk about it, like now that we're looking back on it, they go, there's an asterisk, et cetera, because we forget how much that time sucked. We forget how hard that was, but we also forget how much those guys had to give up to go do it. And I know when we look at LeBron's time as a Laker, which this is probably the last year he's with the Lakers. This is
aggregators.
I mean, it probably
is. Aggregators.
Look, I'm not going out on a limb. They didn't offer him any more years.
I think there is certainly a good chance this is his last.
We always have to hedge it. We always have to say, like, look, they could at the end of this year, maybe this goes so well, maybe they would if they win. Like, and he wants to play another year, and they offer him another year. They have all the leverage now.
There's a non-0% chance that LeBron could recognize, I don't love everything about my setup with the Lakers. I don't have a better option. Like, he really may not have a better option.
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel like he's at home every night doing pros and cons lists.
Yeah.
Pro, I get to live in L.A. Pro, my kid's on the team. Pro, my family likes to live in L.A.
50-something
Pro, what'd you say?
50-something mil.
Yeah, $52 million. Pro,
my team's not trash.
Yeah,
it's a
I get
good
to play with
team.
Luka.
Right.
Con, I'm not the guy anymore.
That's a big one for him, though.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
But like at some point, and I really do. I have become this like empathetic person towards his situation. I think I always had this, but I really feel it when he put that last post out. I know we all focus on the Clippers of it all, the Clipper post, but what he really was saying is how are you going to feel about me when I'm not here? How are you going to feel when I'm gone? And he was showing himself working out and how hard he trains and getting ready for the year. And this is his psych up. This is his like way to go. I'm gonna get myself in amazing shape right now. It's August. It's go time. I'm up at 5 a.m. to work out. But like he has not really fallen off.
No.
I know you're locked on the Lakers, which you can listen to 5 days a week.
Everywhere you get your podcast, Momo,
Everywhere.
Monday through Friday. It's never behind a paywall. It's always free. And for the sickos who like to watch, there's a YouTube component.
Okay. So I know that you are all locked on like that.
Oh, yeah.
But he is not peak LeBron. He is not what he was in Miami or when they won in Cleveland. But he's pretty damn close. Like, I mean, has he lost a step? I wouldn't say a full step.
I think
I mean, he's maybe just his sliding on defense or his recovery from injuries or whatever. But I mean, the guy is still dunking. He's still great. I had no problem voting for him for All-NBA. I wanted to vote for him for All-NBA. Like, that wasn't a respect vote. That wasn't like Clayton Kershaw in the All-Star game. Right?
No.
That was like you actually deserve this. So if you're putting in that much work and you're still that good and you have not fallen off, and then you kind of get shoved out the door before your time or not on your terms, I get that. I get that ego bruise.
All right. Coming up next, because we had teased that we were going to talk about this anyway, we're going to do the wheel of questions, but then we'll get back into this because I think for LeBron's situation, it's tricky, and I understand how he feels, but I actually also think the Lakers are handling this 100% correctly. I'll explain this all coming up next. Momo, a.k.a. In for the Guys, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. And if you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
The Subaru A Lot to Love event is happening now at Subaru of Glendale. Lease a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek CVT for just $229 a month plus tax for 36 months. 2 at this payment. VIN SH30 $99.97 and SH31 $34.15. MSRP $28,212. $33.99 due at signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net. On approved Tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit. 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRA-03.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, here each weekday. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
What's up, fool? Oh, wrong one.
That's a dumbass question.
All right, guys. It might be. We never know with my questions. So I came across this very interesting story that I think Momo might get a kick out of it.
Okay, let's see.
All right, so I'm not a big ice cream person, and the name of this ice cream will definitely not make me want to go buy it. It's called breast milk ice cream.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's now available.
You need that drop. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay. To be fair, it's not made of real breast milk, but it's from a company called Frida, which creates baby products.
Oh, yeah, I know the Frida company. Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So they teamed up with Oddfellows Ice Cream in New York, and so they created this ice cream called breast milk. As somebody who doesn't like it, and I would see that, I was like, oh, no.
Is it supposed to taste like breast milk?
No, it's just like... It's like
is it the brand or the flavor?
No. So they're doing it to create awareness for National Breastfeeding Awareness Month.
Okay.
So that's the whole point that they launched it. But I just feel like something with a crazy name like that is either going to encourage you to go see it and try it, or discourage you from not even wanting to be around it. So what camp are you in if you were to see this at a pop-up? Because that's how they're having them. If you're like, oh, breast milk, would you try it? Or you're like, nah, man, I'm out. What camp are you on?
I'd try it. I mean, first of all, again, it's not actual breast milk. So there's nothing.
But you don't know that until you go in there and see the little fine print.
Well, I'm pretty sure they will clarify to you. They're not going to make you guess. They're going to tell you whether or not it's actually breast milk. And we know that it's not actually breast milk. I would have no problem trying it. I mean, it could just be a really good tasting ice cream. I mean, if it really tastes good, I don't care what you call it.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be my first choice for marketing. I mean, I think most people kind of get grossed
out by
that.
The ingredients, I got to say, sound pretty good. It's honey, it's fruit juice, it's toasted caramel. Like that sounds really good. You can call it whatever the hell you want.
Okay, I mean, I'll say this. I breastfed both of my kids, and I think it's like I don't look down on people who don't do it, but it is a huge commitment, and there's like a learning curve, But I do think there's a lot of benefits, and I love everything that people do to destigmatize it, because a lot of people are like kind of grossed out by it, or they think it's too hard. I mean, it is really hard. Like I'll tell you, like once you get it, once you're like, oh, I kind of know how to do this, like then you're like, oh, this is fine. And then you're great. You don't have to bring formula anywhere. Then you're
We were just talking about this.
Yeah. So, but it is like a commitment. Like I had to wake up every 5 hours to either feed him or pump. Like and so with Daniel, I made it 10 months like that. Like I would just always go to bed, set my alarm. Even when he was sleeping through the night, you still have to pump or you'll dry up. Like you'll just, and it's really hard. And I remember going to NBA games and I'd have to like pump in the car on the way there. And then just to buy myself a long enough stretch of time to cover the game.
I remember my wife having to do it. It was awful.
Yeah.
She hated it.
I used to, I flew back. I always got grateful to like teams who had like the airports that had the pods or the teams. The Warriors had one because they're the greatest, right? The Warriors had thank God it was the finals, and the Warriors had like a breast pumping station in their practice facility. I was like, wow, that's really enlightening.
That's
Thank you
amazing.
very much. And you go in there and then you
That's where they're light years ahead.
They really are. Like it was real. I was like, wow, this is really
The
good.
two timelines thing didn't work out, but the concessions for Momo and the other women.
I was like, wow, thank you so much. Like I don't have to like pump in my room and then drive and all that. It's just like right there. But it's just like it's not something you like talk. I mean, it's weird enough that we have to share bathrooms at crypto now, right?
Yeah, that is a little weird.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing also because it's much nicer now. Like for
well, yeah, because they clean it because you guys are filthy pigs.
Well, whatever. I mean,
you guys are filthy
clean.
pigs, so the women are not going to tolerate what the men's room usually looks like.
For those unaware, I imagine the overwhelming majority.
It's a unisex bathroom.
Right. They've redone the media area for Crypto.com, and on balance, it's worse because it's considerably smaller. But and the workspace area is smaller. But the one upshot is the bathrooms are considerably nicer.
Yeah, but there's not enough of them. There's like 3 of them.
Well, there were fewer before, particularly with the men's. The line
Oh,
would be.
God forbid you have to wait in line once in your life.
I know, it sucks.
Yeah.
Get him, Momo, get him.
I mean, I was like, oh, welcome to our world. This is like always the case for women.
So I'm saying I don't want to enter your world.
The media room at Crypto was the one place where there was a longer line for the men's room than there was for the women's room.
I know.
Always.
I know.
And I actually caught dudes going into our bathroom because they didn't want to wait. And I was like, that's not how this works. That is not how this works.
Name names. Don't.
Let us keep the one thing.
Mm-hmm. Let us keep the one thing. Now we have to share them with you filthy animals.
That's a drop.
Yes.
I'm very clean when I'm in there. I can only handle my own.
You put the seat down every time?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
There are dudes who do not.
Yes, there are. Dudes.
There are a lot.
I'm not a savage, Momo.
Oh, there are savages there.
I know.
You're like, dude, come on, man.
Look, I am trying to raise the level of my male
civility.
colleagues.
Yes, thank you.
I'm also not there very
Will you shame them? Will you shame them if I tell you who they are? I'm not going to say it on air, but I'll tell you off there.
I will shame them.
Okay, please, thank you. It's the only way we're going to enact change.
All right, we are speaking of Crypto.com, the home of the Lakers. We were talking about LeBron and his situation with the Lakers, and very clearly there is tension between LeBron and the Lakers, and we know this. Forget just the reports. LeBron and his camp are going out of their way to make you think.
Yeah, just when you think he was like getting over it, he puts out the Clipper post.
Right. I mean, they're going out of their way ever since. I mean, it's not like there haven't been rumblings of this before, but ever since LeBron opted into his deal and Rich Paul left the statement that left people wondering about LeBron's satisfaction, keeping his options open, yada, yada, yada. I think the main point of contention, if I had to guess, and feel free to disagree, I think the main point of contention is LeBron not being offered the latest 1+1 deal with the player option in perpetuity, where he can basically keep his options going where he has more leverage than the team. He has more control than the team.
That is, I would say, one of the main issues.
Right.
The only person who can tell us what the main issue is him.
Right.
But I would say that would be my thought of the main issue.
Right.
I think the other issue, and probably also very important, is that he has asked the Lakers for a center, for certain types of players, et cetera. The Lakers are maintaining their assets. They haven't done certain trades that he probably wanted or thought that would be good for them.
I mean, he had a center. His name was Anthony Davis.
Yeah. But he didn't think of himself as a center.
So?
Don't call me a center, Andy.
Well, no, but I'm just saying,
don't call him a center.
There are very few areas where
I know.
I am 100% in lockstep with the front office. I think our listeners know I'm not afraid to say when I think they've made mistakes or done things wrong. this is the one area where they've been 100%
Of course,
correct.
Anthony Davis is center. He's one of the best centers in the league.
He's an elite.
But he doesn't want to be a center. He wanted another
dude. He's
dude.
an elite center. To allocate resources towards another center in the way AD wanted, when you also already have LeBron, who in a lot of ways is closer to a center than he is a small forward at this stage of his career, would have been ludicrous.
Yes, after the trade, LeBron basically played center on defense.
Right, of course they, I know though people who say, well, then immediately for Luka, they went out and got Mark Williams, or tried to get Mark Williams. Yes, because they needed a center.
Yeah.
Because they traded Anthony Davis.
But I think LeBron has made a series of quotes since the trade that have let you know exactly what he's upset about. After the season, when they lost to Minnesota, and he was asked about, do you think the lack of size and physicality could have helped here? He was like, yeah, I think he just said yes. And then the next part of the quote was, but I don't want to say anymore because the last guy who said we needed a center was AD, and he got traded a week later. And I was like, that's not why he got traded.
No. Although I will say, though.
That is not why Anthony Davis got traded.
I don't think it's why he got traded. He got traded because Luka Doncic got offered.
Yeah, of course.
But remember Jeannie, a couple weeks after the trade, where I think she realized she said a little too much and then she walked it back? She had mentioned that Anthony Davis had been complaining about his position. And then I think she realized after, I said a little too much, tried to walk it back. Do I think Anthony Davis complained his way out of L.A.? No.
No.
He got traded because Luka Doncic
Also,
got
Nico
offered.
Harrison has wanted Anthony Davis for 2 years.
But I do think, and this I think was reflected in Jeannie's comment, I think there was a concern, and I would understand it. We are not going to be able to make the guy that is supposed to be succeeding LeBron.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to make him happy.
No.
Because he wants something that we think doesn't make sense.
Yes, agreed.
And what do we do with that?
And also, is he the guy that should succeed LeBron? Is he good enough to be the 1A?
But, as far as the situation with LeBron right now, and this, I think, is uncharted territory for LeBron.
Yeah.
This is the first time in his entire career where a team has found an exit ramp for him
I know.
before he's found one from
That feels
them.
really weird.
Yes. And
I agree with him. I understand how, I really do sympathize with this plight that through his entire career, he has had a level of control and ability to determine his own destiny. And right at the end,
and
when
the
he
off-ramp. And the off-ramp.
He can leave. He can always leave. That he's always had control of when he can leave. And he has given the Lakers more time and more leverage than he's given any other franchise. He never gave the Cavs that many years. He never gave the Heat that much leverage. He always had a leverage point with a contract. And so this feels really weird. And this is the part where you're supposed to script your Hollywood ending, right? This is the part where you get to decide how you want to make the announcement. You get to decide when. You get to decide how. And that's sort of been taken from him. I feel bad for him there. That sucks. And he didn't do, and it wasn't taken from him because he fell off. When people get old and they're not as good anymore, they go to different roles, they get diminished, their salary goes down, etc. And they're just kind of happy if they can go out on their own terms. But I think for him, he has not diminished. He's been great.
LeBron hasn't necessarily done anything wrong in this scenario.
Yeah.
But the truth is the Lakers do need to prioritize the future with Luka ahead of LeBron.
Both sides are right here.
Right.
I mean, now it's about, if I were LeBron, I would probably drop this at some point. At some point, you got to just get over it. If you're going to be here, if you're going to take their $52 million, you picked up the player option. That was your choice.
And I do think,
you got to
by the
move
way,
forward. You got to move
once
forward.
The basketball starts.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine.
Probably.
He's not going to pull a Jimmy Butler. He's not.
No, he's not going to pull a Jimmy Butler. But how about what if they hit a 4-game losing streak?
Well, here's the thing about that. There's going to be drama no matter what.
Yeah.
LeBron could have taken a blood oath that he is going to stay with the Lakers forever and retire from them.
Yeah.
And if they lose 4 games in a row, there's going to be drama.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way things work, with or without LeBron's happiness or discontentment. It's just how the stuff works here.
Yeah.
So in that sense, business as usual. All right, coming up next, little sports graffiti. Call in. Isn't this usually where people complain about LeBron?
Yeah, pretty much.
Usually the segment. And
we can do happy sports graffiti. It's a Friday. We can talk about Max Muncy. We can come back about Ohtani.
Or just make it clear. You don't have to call it.
Skinny Luka.
You don't have to call in to complain about LeBron. It's not the only reason to do sports graffiti.
Turns into it,
And look, Ireland's not even here to tell you all that you're crazy and that you don't appreciate what you have in LeBron. You won't understand it until he's gone. He'll never understand it. John's not here. So in that sense, you might want to call with something different. But you want to call to complain about LeBron, that's also allowed as well. But that's coming up next. Join Travis and DeMarco broadcasting live Thursday, August 14th, 9 to noon at Legends Attic in Claremont for the biggest autograph signing yet. All-Star catcher and World Series champ Will Smith plus Oral Hershiser and special guests, giveaways, art by Dave Hobrecht. It's really good stuff, by the way. Get your tickets now at legendsattic.com. Don't miss it. Thursday, August 14th, Legends Attic in Claremont, presented by Fanatics, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Coming up today at 3 p.m.
You know that now the airlines are starting to put in a tip option for the flight attendants?
Really?
Come on. When they ask if you want to buy something like a drink or snack or whatever, and they swipe your card on like an iPad thing, now they flip the screen to you and ask you if you want to leave the flight attendant a tip.
Okay, if a flight attendant asked me for a tip, where honestly, like if you bring your phone on a Frontier flight, they charge you like $100 just to carry your phone on the plane.
Waters aren't even free.
If they ask me for a tip on Frontier, at this point I'm saying I'm making a stand.
No.
The answer is no
I
tip.
can say I've thankfully never flown Frontier.
Yeah, I've flown
they said
it once.
now a lot of the other
Wasn't
airlines
good.
are starting to do it too because
That's
of it.
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Please
dude.
pull that drop.
That's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Sedano and Cap on 710. The fun way to drive home.
Sedano and Cap.
Hey, football fans, ever wonder what goes on behind the scenes at your favorite NFL studios, where the biggest stories, highlights, and game day coverage are created? Now's your chance to find out with the NFL Experience, part of the SoFi Stadium Tour. Go inside the NFL's West Coast headquarters and get a rare look at the heart of football media. Plus, get exclusive access to SoFi Stadium and explore premium spaces. Walk through the team locker rooms, check out the press areas, and even head down to the field where the pros play. Available on select days. Book your tour now at SoFiStadium.com. Los Angeles. The excitement is real. LAFC's newest global star, Sun Heung-min, has arrived.
I'm here to win, and I will perform. I will definitely show some exciting football, and we definitely will have success.
Tomorrow, it's back to MLS action as LAFC hit the road to face the Chicago Fire. Pre-game coverage begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app, the new home of Sunny and the Black and Gold.
Dream come true, LA, what a city.
It's ESPN Los Angeles.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
Andy Kamenetsky, Ramona Shelburne in for the guys. It is time for Sports Graffiti. You call in, talk about whatever you want. We will react. 877-710-ESPN. Let's begin with Dan. You're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, Dan?
Hey, Momo. Big fan of both of y'all.
Thank you.
Hey, quick question. Well, not a question, but I've seen lately that Shohei's getting the comparisons again to Babe Ruth. But honestly, if you brought Babe Ruth into today's game, how would you think he would do? Or if you put Shohei in a time machine, you think he would just be killing everybody back in the 20s?
That's a great question.
Unfortunately,
where did you think of this?
Unfortunately, if you put Shohei in a time machine backwards, he's not allowed to play. They're probably, given the racism of the time, I don't know if they're letting Shohei into.
Yeah.
But if he somehow, I guess, managed to pass and play,
I think Shohei would kill those guys. He would dominate. I don't think, was anybody throwing 94 miles an hour back then?
I mean,
how hard were dudes throwing back in the 20s?
And also hitting.
80s.
80s, really?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. First of all,
did they even have a machine that would tell us how fast they were throwing?
I don't think so. I want to know what the average height. I want to know what the average height of a player was back then, like height and weight. Like
how tall was Babe Ruth? Let's find that out.
Looking it up. Like Ohtani would show up, and these people would be running to the hills. Like he is so big and so powerful.
Mid-80s, by the way, that they were throwing in the mid-80s.
Babe Ruth was 6'2".
6'2".
Okay.
Yeah, Babe Ruth was a big guy.
Legit.
Little chicken legs.
Because you know how sometimes guys like to lie about their height.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, Babe Ruth's daily diet was famously prodigious and often included raw steaks, a dozen or more hot dogs, and a variety of other rich foods, along with copious amounts of alcohol. He was known for starting his day with a large breakfast, sometimes including an 18-egg omelet, potatoes, and a pint of bourbon mixed with ginger ale.
Like his breakfast was a cry for help.
Jesus.
Like every morning, Babe Ruth had his 18 eggs and bourbon. He's like, will nobody help me? Like I am clearly struggling, people.
He would also snack on hot dogs and Coca-Cola throughout the day. His dinners often included multiple porterhouse steaks, cottage fried potatoes, and an apple pie. God. Apparently he liked raw steak and a head of lettuce with Roquefort dressing.
Oh yeah, that's the old school type. What do they call that?
Why
dressing?
are we eating raw steak?
That's like a wedge. It's a wedge salad from back in the day. That's crazy.
Wait, late snack? He would have chocolate ice cream or pickled eels? What?
Was he pregnant?
This is crazy. Oh my God. I think Babe Ruth could probably. I mean, what would he be in today's game? Would he be like? Who's a catcher up in Seattle? Would he be like Cal Raleigh?
Maybe.
Is that a good one? I don't know.
I imagine he was athletic and particularly
Big Dumper.
Well,
isn't that his name?
That is, yes.
Yes, it is.
I thought you were talking about Babe Ruth. I was like, well, certainly after that breakfast. Yeah. All right, Jason, you're on Sports
God, imagine
Graffiti.
if I gave him some of my Blue Hot too. Go ahead.
Hey
Jason,
guys,
you're on Sports
for the first time in my life, I find myself rooting for the Slovenian national basketball
There you go.
Yeah.
But Skinny Luka looks great. I know everyone's excited about that, but what I'm more excited about was I just finished Tim McMahon's book Wonder Boy on him.
It's very good.
That dude can hold a grudge.
Yeah.
He seems like he's the pettiest of all pettiest. I know his agent says it took him longer than he hoped to, the shock and the sadness of the trade behind him. So I'm hoping that we don't get timid Luka no more, that he's full scorched earth, petty Luka next season, and I have high hopes. Have a good day, guys.
Oh, good call. Good one. I like that. Came straight with it.
Jason's great.
And he's done his research. And he's done his reading. Good job.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the Luka grudge tour.
Yeah.
Like everything that Dallas did him wrong for, in some ways the Lakers have had to account for. Like the Lakers gave Luka the max amount of money, but it doesn't make up for what he lost in Supermax potential. But Luka can't take that out on the Lakers. It's not the Lakers'
Yeah, he's going to make plenty back because his endorsements are going to go up.
But the Lakers get the less expensive version of Luka, which makes it, incrementally easier to build around him.
Yeah.
They benefit from all the stuff that Luka's going to be angry at Dallas for.
Right.
Like, it's actually a perfect setup for the Lakers.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think it just makes him interesting. I think he could not hide how broken he was last year. Like, you saw it on his face every night.
He got broken up with by Dallas he got broken up with Dallas in the most humiliating.
Oh, yeah.
In a lot of ways, personal. The whisper campaign that came after it, with the narrative of fitness.
Months of people talking about you being fat and out of shape.
Exactly. I mean, this was a really high profile breakup.
Yeah.
Like, this was the sports equivalent of when Taylor Swift breaks up with whoever. And we end up talking about this.
Does she break up with them or do they break up with her?
I don't know, but either way, there's a song about it.
Yeah.
We talk about the song.
I just went to the Shakira revenge tour.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
day did
so
you go?
good. I went on Monday.
I went Tuesday.
Oh, my God. Well, first of all, I had seats. A friend of mine is running her tour.
Oh.
She gave us seats.
Oh,
and I
you
think
had
she
great
thought
seats.
that these were going to be the greatest seats ever, and they were really good. We were second row floor.
Wow.
The only thing about being second row floor is when you're at SoFi, the speakers are like really
right
close.
there. Yeah.
I have still not recovered my hearing. They were so loud, we literally felt wind from them. And Shakira was like kind of walking the stage out there, so we were kind of having to turn around to watch her.
Yeah.
We were a little off to the side. I think this was like the friends and family section.
Gotcha.
So like they were too good of seats.
No, I feel you.
I had to put earplugs in. I was like, I am going to be permanently damaged by this
Did you get
sound.
the money that flew out? You know how at the end, like...
Oh, I didn't stay till the end. Because she came out late, and it was a Monday night. She didn't come out till like 9:30. 9:30. And I was like, girl, I got stuff. I got stuff in the morning. I had things to do. And so I felt really bad about it. I never really leave concerts early, but it was already 11, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
man.
she finished pretty late.
It was pretty late. And I was like, it's 11 o'clock. We still got to walk back to our car and drive home. I got to get to sleep before 1. Like that. Otherwise, I'm going to be a wreck.
Yeah.
I'm old.
I got home at 1.
Yeah. But it was, but you got out of there fast because I was like, we're going to get stuck in the SoFi traffic. We don't leave.
Well, we parked at Hollywood Park.
Yeah, same. Always park at Hollywood Park.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was
Sorry,
an
guys.
amazing concert. And like for her, her tour is an entire revenge tour.
Yeah.
Because her boyfriend cheated on her multiple
Her
times.
hubby. Yeah,
but the much younger boyfriend.
Yeah,
But
10
now,
years.
do you know who she's dating?
No.
Oh my God. The guy from Emily in Paris, the one who plays Alfie. Oh, so
Never
hot.
seen it.
Exactly. Never
So
seen
hot.
it.
Oh, I'm going to send you a picture.
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
Dreamy?
Major upgrade.
All right, Eric, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, Eric?
Hey, guys. Love you guys. Momo, you're the best.
Thank you.
AK, yeah, you're adequate. But anyway, I'm here to defend the honor of Laker fans here. I'm kidding, AK, I love you. I'm here to defend the honor of Laker fans here. I don't understand why we keep getting so much heat. We're not the ones that are posting Instagram photos in front of Clipper logos. We're not the ones congratulating executives from other teams getting promoted. We are just reacting to all of this passive-aggressive behavior by Mr. James. Right?
I got you, man.
Laker fans haven't done anything. We are frustrated with his on-again, off-again, love me, don't love me, I don't care, I care, if you love me attitude towards us. That's it.
So listen,
I
the
appreciate
best
what he's
part,
done on the court.
this is a great call.
Thank
This
you.
is a great call. I feel
rack 'em.
Get it,
great
Eric,
one.
get it.
You know, this is about when you are being passive aggressive. The best thing about being passive aggressive is you could walk around and pretend like, oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't actually say anything. I was just posting a video of me working out. And you know that statement? I said how much I love the Lakers. I don't know why you guys are reading into it that way.
LeBron.
Like, you can just pretend like you didn't actually provoke anything.
LeBron always sets himself up in these things with plausible deniability. And again, it gets back to how calculated it is. I think the problem, though, for LeBron is you do all of this stuff because you're trying to create a threat involved with your exit.
That's right.
And the problem for LeBron right now is they have Luka. I'm not saying that LeBron leaving wouldn't be a big deal. Like, by definition, it's a big deal, and he's still a great player. But it's not going to get the Lakers to panic the way it might have before Luka was there, and now especially since Luka's extended. This is in a lot of ways the bag of old tricks that LeBron used his entire career. The bag of old tricks don't work anymore. Like, The problem LeBron has.
Oh, it worked. We're talking about it.
Well, we're talking about it, but
that's
it's not
the point.
But it's not effective, though. Like before, it was effective because it actually got people frightened at the prospect of him leaving. We're talking about it, but nobody's really framing it in the context of, oh my God, what happens to the Lakers or Team X if he leaves?
People are over it.
The answer is they have Luka. And again, I'm not saying LeBron leaving wouldn't be a big deal.
I got you.
But this is the first time in his career where a team has the exit ramp before he does. I'm not even saying the Lakers are trying to drive 100 miles an hour towards the exit ramp. I don't think it's impossible that LeBron could be on the Lakers past the 2026 season. I'm just saying they clearly have an exit ramp, and he doesn't. And I think for the first time in his career, he doesn't know what to do along those lines.
So I'm going to get real deep and metaphorical. You ready? LeBron has been the king, dubbed himself the king. He is known as King James, right? Kings do not ask for your love and affection. They demand it.
Mm-hmm.
It is their birthright.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't think he has shifted his thinking. Even since he got to L.A., like he has demanded it because he's just that good.
Yeah.
Because you will give it to him whether he asks for it or not. Like he is that good. Anybody will do anything to get him on their team. They will put up with whatever passive aggressivity. Like they will deal with
Passive-aggressive.
What?
Passive-aggressive.
Passive-aggressive. That is very good. That's probably something you came up with when you're locked on, huh?
It is 5 days a week.
Yeah, you got a lot to talk about. You come up with things. Yeah, it was good. I like that. But to me, like now you are still. He has seen himself as King James, but like kings are people that are that's your birthright. You're born to that. You people kneel down to you. Like that is how his entire life has been. But now you're asking for them to love you. God save the king, whatever you want to say. But it's not coming back towards him. Like the people aren't falling all over themselves. Like they usually you have to do something to engender love and respect and admiration, etc. Not just be a good player.
He is still a really great player.
He's a great player.
But the problem is he is not the most important player on this team, and he won't be moving forward. It is impossible for him to be. And I think this is totally foreign territory. In a lot of ways, he's using the old bag of tricks, and those tricks just don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Like they're not effective. Like
I don't know. I mean, I think LeBron probably wants a lot of what Luka wants. Luka wants to win too.
Of course. But
Luka, he's got a little longer runway here, but he said in that meeting with Rob Pelinka that I got a taste of the finals. I want to win now.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we'll talk about this coming up next. And by the way, Sports Graffiti was brought to you by BetterHelp. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti, sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is help. Talk about this more coming up next. Just the idea of short term, everybody is on the same page. It's the bigger picture where things are not aligned. How much does that actually matter once the season begins? Get into that coming up next. Mason Ireland, AK and Momo, in for the guys, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. And if you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Dealing with slow drains, dips in water pressure? Trust the experts at NextGen, the official AC heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Their expert technicians fix even the toughest of jobs. Get your stubborn drains working again with expert drain clearing for just $88. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their 30-day guarantee. Call NextGen now at 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, 30-day guarantee and $88 drain clearing requires accessible clean out and camera inspection.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away $1 million in August. Win your share of the $1 million in prizes by using your Pechanga Club card when you play your favorite slots or table games to earn entries. Then, be at Pechanga Resort Casino every Saturday in August to activate your entries for the weekly drawing. You could be one of the many winners of the $100,000 in cash, and thousands in easy play is also up for grabs. Must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Harry Douglas here. Picture this. You're staying at a hotel, about to take an important video call, but the Wi-Fi is slower than 1997 dial-up. You struggle with your phone's hotspot as clients complain about your connection. These stressful situations don't have to happen, folks. When you book a room at La Quinta by Wyndham, you get free, high-speed Wi-Fi to handle critical emails, join meetings on time, and even unwind with your favorite shows. No more worrying about spotty connections. Enjoy stress-free stays with reliable Wi-Fi. Tonight, La Quinta, tomorrow you shine. Book direct at LQ.com.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads, race car bobbleheads, little chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money, so he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Coming up today at 3 p.m.
They can still develop film at a CVS?
Yes, of course.
Because I've told you guys, like, I used to take those disposable cameras and stick them down my pants and take pictures of the entire roll.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, like, have you ever been to a wedding where people used to have the disposable cameras on the table? Nobody else did that other than me?
No. Absolutely not.
You didn't take a disposable camera and take pictures of your stuff, and then they would go to develop it. They're like, "Who's this?"
There have been some people fired at this place because of that stuff.
For what? I just made the admission on the air. That's all.
That's why. He said, "When you were naked, I told you to be careful when you posted it."
Oh, that's right. When I was naked with the Mandy.
With the Mandy.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't really. Well, I was naked, but I was covered. But you said that you could see a reflection.
There's a reflection. Yes.
Yeah.
Sedano and Cap on 710. The fun way to drive home.
Sedano and Cap.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
Mason and Ireland, Andy Kamenetsky, Ramona Shelburne in for the guys. We've been watching some highlights of Luka, by the way, playing in this friendly against Germany. He looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, he looks good. He's moving well.
He looks good. This is his first time playing 5-on-5, essentially since the Lakers were eliminated in the first round by the Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
He looks good.
Yeah, I think the thing that's cool about he looks like he did as a rookie. But he's like a lot bigger and stronger, but he looks svelte. Like he used to look like that as a rookie. I'm always curious about how he's going to use his physicality and his size, because so much of, bigger Luka was able to like put his shoulder down and create space and bounce off people. There was one highlight we just watched where he, instead of going into somebody's shoulder, he just did a step back. But he's strong. He's not just skinnier, he's stronger.
I would imagine the strength is going to be okay. Like, he'll probably have to adjust some things in terms of the way he would use pure mass.
Yeah.
I think as a weapon, but he is really. I think he's one of those guys that's just naturally strong.
Yeah.
Like in the same way, like, I know LeBron's done exceptional amounts of weight training, things like that. LeBron is naturally strong.
Just strong. Yeah.
Yeah. LeBron was born strong, and then he developed the strength and honed it even more.
Yeah.
Talking about LeBron and Luka with this upcoming season and the tension that is very clearly there between LeBron and the Lakers, I think you hit on something really important, Momo, when you said the goals right now, at least on the court with LeBron and Luka, they actually align in terms of what they both want right now and the Lakers attempting to give it to them. The roster is better, at least in my opinion, it's better now than where it was when the Lakers were eliminated in the playoffs. I think it's a better roster now.
Yep.
They've managed to get better while still hanging on to the tradable assets that they have. They don't have many, and I don't know if they have massive value, but they still have them. They have a legitimate center in DeAndre Ayton. I think Marcus Smart can be helpful. I think Jake LaRavia can be helpful. They're going to have full training camps with LeBron and Luka and Austin and JJ Redick. Like, there is a lot, I think, to be optimistic about, even if they are not championship frontrunners. But I do think when you get on the court, more or less things should be fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think on the court is going to be the problem for whatever is going on between LeBron and the Lakers.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. To me, there's a couple big questions. How is that defense going to be? Because that was we also, we talked about why they lost to the Timberwolves. Okay, they clearly need more size. But also Austin Reeves and Luka as your starting backcourt, it's kind of a rough defensive situation.
Yeah.
And
I have concerns.
I have concerns about that. I have concern now. They don't have Dorian Finney-Smith, who could make up for some of that. I think, the rookie they drafted, if he can learn how to shoot better, Adu Thiero, like if he can shoot more, he's a very good on-ball defender. But you're gonna have to get more out of. You're gonna have to play Marcus Smart. You're gonna have to play Dave Vincent, Jake LaRavia, all those guys, and they're gonna have to kind of make up for what Dorian gave them. But to me, there's a big adjustment they have to make, too, which is that LeBron was basically the center of that defense. He played, even though Jackson Hayes would be out there, he was the quarterback. He was the backline defender calling everything out. Does that role stay the same? Does it change?
Well, I think in theory they hope
now they have DeAndre Ayton.
I was going to say, in theory, I think they hope the backline is going to be DeAndre Ayton. It wouldn't surprise me if they started playing more drop coverage because I think that fits more for what you would be looking for from Ayton. I don't know if they're going to be doing, if nothing else, as much switching 1 through 5. They might do more 1 through 4 stuff like that. We'll
and I also really want to see how Austin Reeves and Luka play together, because Austin really learned how to play with LeBron. Austin was a great complementary player with LeBron and without LeBron. Like he can take over a game if you need to. If LeBron's not out there, he learned how to play off of him. That's not an easy thing to do, to learn how to play off LeBron. Now you have to learn how to play to get your shots, to get your offense, alongside two guys who also need the ball a lot.
And also, it's coming in the last season with Austin Reeves, where he is one of the best bargains in the league.
Yes.
Like Austin, after 2026, he's going to get paid. And I'm guessing he's going to make anywhere from the low end, like 32 a year. High end, it could be 35 to 40. I think that's going to be the range for Austin.
I don't know. I think he could, but I also wonder who really has the money for that. There's not that many teams that have salary cap space.
We'll see. I think there's going to be more in 2026.
There's more, but still not that many.
We'll see. I mean, there also might be a team that'd be willing to sign and trade for him, and it might set up the Lakers to get maybe some players alongside Luka that could fit better. Because what's interesting about Luka and Austin, I think, as a potential pairing moving forward.
Right, because that's what we're looking at.
Right. Like, the Lakers have to ultimately, thus far, they seem like they've made up their mind. They want Austin long-term.
Right. But do they want him at $30 million as the number 2?
Right. And, you have to think about how much money is going to be left for the other players you need to put around them. And the concern that I have for Luka and Austin is they complement each other, I think, well offensively. Like, I think they can play off each other. They do nothing to offset or shore up each other's weaknesses. Their weaknesses are actually the same.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, they're very similar players functionally. And if you look at most of the contending teams in the league, their first and second best players or first and second most expensive players, or in some teams both, they complement each other's weaknesses.
Yeah, Steph and Clay are the best examples.
Steph and Clay. I think if you look at Shea and either Jalen Williams or Chet, whichever one you think is the second best player, they offset each other in different ways. They don't do the same thing.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle are not exactly the same player. Right. Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley, clearly not the same player. There's a lot of, even I'm optimistic about this Lakers season. Their best players all do very similar things. And I think that's something the Lakers are going to have to think about with Luka and Austin as a foundation moving forward. Are we going to be able to put enough pieces around them that can offset it?
Yeah, and I think we'll get the answer relatively quickly because now they have a whole training camp to work on this. This is if I'm the Lakers, I'm watching how Luka plays with LeBron and how LeBron fits in this new role or whatever he's going to be in. But I'm really watching Austin Reeves because you got a big decision to make on him this year.
Yeah,
I mean, teams are going to call. He has a lot of trade value. I know they love him. I know they think he's, and he. But is he the guy? Is he like when Luka went to the finals with Kyrie Irving? Can he play that role?
And that
the Jalen Brunson role, the Kyrie Irving role, the secondary playmaker role. Is he the right fit for that role?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're going to have to put, like Dallas had, the right pieces around Luka and Kyrie to offset some of the defensive issues, some of the athleticism issues. But the difference, I think, especially when you bring up Luka and Kyrie, because that's when they went to the finals, Austin is a very good offensive player. He ain't Kyrie.
No,
he's not.
I mean, Kyrie is 1-on-1.
Right. He is not Kyrie. And even if you think Austin might be a bit of a better defender than Kyrie, I think the gap between Austin and Kyrie defensively is smaller than the gap between Kyrie and Austin offensively.
Yeah, that's right.
Kyrie is on another planet.
Yeah.
Offensive. That's not shade at Austin.
No.
Just Kyrie is one of those guys that's just different.
Right.
So you have to think about, can Austin offset what he doesn't have defensively by making up for it offensively? Mm-hmm. Will that be good enough? Otherwise, there's a school of thought. I was talking with Jason Tim from Hoops Tonight, part of the Volume Sports Network, does really, really good NBA analysis. He actually thinks the best way to build around Luka, who's so heliocentric and creates so much
heliocentric.
You
just bust. I don't even know what that means. Is that orbit the sun?
Yes.
Helio is a Greek word for sun.
Yes. He is.
All right, I figured that out.
He is
pretty good. But did anybody else know what that meant? Heliocentric. You just said that with a straight face.
Well,
everybody was going to get it.
I did not make it up. There are a lot of other NBA people who describe it this way.
Use that word?
I'd love to take credit.
Okay.
I do believe I made up passive-aggressive, though.
That is very good.
I actually think I made that
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that, too.
But, Luka is so heliocentric an offensive force. He can generate so much offense as a scorer and as a playmaker that the best way to build around him is just to offset everything else that he doesn't bring. Provide him athleticism, provide him defense, provide him shooting, the outlets when he kicks out. That's actually the best way to build around Luka, as opposed to looking for another star or trying to load up some of the similar things that he does, that Austin does.
Right.
So it'll be interesting. You are correct. This is a big testing year for Austin.
Yeah, and he's proven a lot.
Yeah.
But things have changed.
He is a very, very good player. All right, coming up next, Momo, our own Shams Charania from ESPN said something interesting about the life that, in particular, he and you have chosen.
Okay.
That I want to get some of your thoughts on.
He and I have chosen a very different. Can we also talk about Shedeur Sanders today? Because I'm excited about this game. I want to see the kid.
We will get into Shedeur Sanders as well. Talking Shams and Shedeur. Coming up next, fantasy football fans, this is your moment, the ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party, back at Hollywood Park Casino Thursday, August 28th, with Sedano and Cap live at 3 p.m., the draft kicking off at 6. Reserve your league of 8 now at ESPNLA.com. Prizes all season long, thanks to Hollywood Park Casino, Park Party Play, 710 ESPN.
Los Angeles, the excitement is real. LAFC's newest global star, Son Heung-min, has arrived.
I'm here to win, and I will perform. I will definitely show some exciting football, and we definitely will have success.
Tomorrow, it's back to MLS action as LAFC hit the road to face the Chicago Fire. Pre-game coverage begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app, the new home of Sunny and the Black and Gold.
Dream come true, LA, what a city.
It's ESPN Los Angeles.
I auditioned for Old Broadway once, only I was off-key, off-beat, and off-stage. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
It's gonna be hot thunder from down under. Live August 15th.
Number 2.
The Marketplace. Because poke, pizza, and pork ribs are a party on your plate.
And the number 1 reason.
Football is back. Grab a beer. Give your team a cheer. Need I say more? Watch everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Morongo. Good times.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
Hey, soccer fans, are you ready for a shot at some serious soccer excitement? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you a chance to win tickets to a major upcoming soccer game. Imagine being there live, experiencing the thrill of world-class soccer firsthand. It's easy to enter. Just visit soccerdreamticket.com. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity from San Antonio Cardinale, your perfect game day wine. Head to soccerdreamticket.com now for details and your chance to score big.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Power Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
I mean, would you rather have good life or sex? Good sex. Good life, good sex.
Well, I got both.
There you go.
That's
good
the correct
for you,
answer.
Johnny
I.
More of Mason and Ireland right now.
Seeing updates right now in the YouTube comment section for the show page. And according to 7 Grand, he is at Dodger Stadium right now. And there is already a massive line for tonight's Kobe giveaway bobblehead.
I believe it.
Yeah, not surprised at all.
Are they doing all of them? Or are they doing it like 40,000, the first 40,000?
I'm a firm believer.
I know. It should
just
always
make them all.
Yeah, okay. So listen,
Make
I
'em
went to the
all.
first one. I went to the giveaway where they're doing the World Series rings. And there was a Kershaw ring, a Teoscar ring, Vesia, and somebody else, 1 or 2 other people, right? And it was, I I remember my friend and I, we happened to get there really early. And we were like, should we go to the stadium or should we go to the shortstop and grab a beer or something? We went to the shortstop first. We walked up. We got there 10 minutes before the game thinking like, I'm sure there was 40,000 rings. They were all out. 10 minutes before the game. Like, this isn't like we weren't late. We didn't show up in the third inning. It was like, I was like, wow, people really get there early.
Yeah, they do. So I looked up their promotions giveaway calendar.
Yeah.
And usually if it's everybody, like for example, for Shohei Ohtani's 50-50, Wednesday on the 27th, it says all fans in attendance.
Yeah, it should say all fans.
Right.
But this one doesn't, so for sure it's capped.
It's the first 40,000.
I do not understand the thought process behind not providing it for everybody.
Yeah, like, if you one thing, like, I mean, it was actually amazing. My friend and I walked up and we go, God, there's no one here tonight. There's no line to get in the stadium. There was no... usually there's like a big line of cars because we walk from the shortstop, right? And I'm like, man, is it just because it's a Monday night or something? Are people hurting economically? Like, what's going on? Turns out we were the idiots who didn't get there early to get the actual rings. Everyone was in the stadium already.
Okay, now there are people claiming that $7,000, whoever he is in this chat, is not a reliable source.
Okay.
So
That is true because he's kind of a hater and talks a lot of smack. So yeah, I get it.
Are you in the YouTube chat?
I am in the YouTube chat.
You venture in there?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't
Cesspool.
want to do it. I don't want to do
bad.
it. What are they saying about me? Is it bad?
I'm not saying anything bad
They
about you.
don't
always
like
bad.
you. $7,000 hates me, so that's why I'm gonna come out.
I do not care if anybody in the chat likes me. I mean, if you like me, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't care if it likes me. I've been doing this too long. I don't care. I've
been on a block party recently on Twitter. I'm just blocking everybody these days.
Here's the thing. I find a lot of times the comment section, there will be occasionally things that come up interesting. Like, you got
I agree.
You got to filter through people being critical, people saying nasty things. Like, you have to just be willing to scroll past it. But every now and then, something in the comment section comes up that I'm like, you know what? That's actually a legitimately interesting point. By the way, Momo, hearing right now from Ruben Flores, Peter Acevedo, Mike Gonzalez-Mendez, Timbo. We love Momo.
Okay, good. They love
Everyone's saying they love
Okay, so
Momo.
I'll go in there now. No, I'm just kidding.
Robert Wallace, you're awesome, Momo.
Every once in a while, I will. I one time people told me, just whatever you do, don't go on the Reddit page, and I was like, oh man, that's not.
Did you
good.
go?
So of course I went. Whatever you do,
It's
don't
like
go.
being told not to touch the hot stove.
And I went in there and I was like, yeah, I really shouldn't have done that. That was bad. like I shouldn't have done that.
So somebody sent me a Reddit. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't open it, but I did it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
People are like hardcore. Each day has like its own section. And I'm like, man, like y'all got no lives.
The thing that bothers me is when I write stuff and I'd spend a lot of time very thoughtfully crafting stories, etc. And people don't really read it. They pull out whatever one little aggregation or even just whatever the tweet is. And they interpret it through a lens of the media is hating or you're a hater or you're this or you're that or whatever. And then I'll post something else, like I'll tweet something else. I remember I had a little reaction to the Luka thing. And there was like 10 comments about like, see, you guys were trying to stir up all this stuff on the Lakers and it turns out the Lakers are great. And I was like, nobody was trying to stir anything up. We are all just reporting on what is happening. It's like the caller who called it and said like, hey, don't blame the Laker fans for being mad at LeBron. LeBron's the one provoking them, right? Like I'm not doing anything. I'm just writing about what LeBron was doing. I'm just writing about the situation.
Yeah,
There's no agenda.
LeBron
It is what it is.
He's clearly looking for a reaction.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's just obvious the way he's doing this because there's always the choice, don't post anything.
Same, yeah. I mean, I'm always, how many texts do you start writing, angry texts, you start writing and don't send? All the time.
Yep.
All the time. I want to get it out. I want them to feel that. I want them to know I'm mad. And then I type it out and I go, yeah, just don't. Just don't. Just don't send it. Don't send the tweet. Don't send the text. All of it. I've been almost in a stage recently where I kind of want to, like blow up some trolls. Like I want to like retweet somebody who says something really mean to me on Twitter. Like, cause I get a lot of that. And I almost want to be like, see, this is what we deal with every day. And then I was like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Just block them. Just block them. Like that.
As women, we deal with a lot of BS, man.
Oh, mean.
Like it's these men, like there was one time on the YouTube chat where some guy was like saying something super dumb. And I was like, you have no life. You're probably living in your mama's basement with like absolutely no girl because you don't get mad when the guys say the exact same thing.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Or the moment I talk about my boyfriend, it's like World War III. but everybody else can talk about their significant other.
By the way,
You know what I mean?
Laura, for what it's worth, $7,000 in the chat says he likes you.
No, he hates me.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
No,
I'm just
sure.
telling you, he says he likes you.
I saw
Like,
that.
I remember I said something like Luka was when he signed the extension, and we'd all been saying for weeks that he was going to sign it, but I still think it is a huge win for the Lakers that he signed it the first day he could, that he gave him the 3 years, the way he did it, and then going to the Backstreet Boys and blah blah blah.
He
blah, blah.
built up a week of Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Leading up to this point.
Really well done.
Like, because here's the thing. He could have signed this contract
after Eurobasket. That's what I initially thought he was going to do.
Or forget just after Eurobasket. He signed it last Saturday. It's a week ago tomorrow. He could have signed it Monday at the beginning of this week.
Yeah.
And functionally, for all intents and purposes, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, he's leaving no cloud of uncertainty over the organization. He could just said, you know what, I want to have a weekend to myself. I've been traveling a lot. I want to relax. Then I'm going to sign the thing. And functionally, it would have been exactly the same. But the messaging is completely different. When you sign the thing, forget the first day possible. Noon had not even broken. And he signed this thing. Like, that is a decided let's effing go message to the franchise,
I know. I thought
to
that was
teammates,
huge.
to fans, everybody.
Yeah, he is very well managed. Like, Laura Beth Seeger, his manager, Bill Duffy, his agent, they've done a really good job. Like, none of this, everything feels intentional. Everything feels like it's targeted to create an image that he is all in with the Lakers now. He is happy here. Like, it was very well done. And anyway, I kind of called attention to it. I think I said something like, I cannot overstate how important it is that he did this on this day. And I got like 7 tweets that were like, I cannot overstate how important it is for you to put down the donuts and go on a diet. Like, and I'm like, really?
Bleep you.
Like, bye.
Yeah.
Bye. You what possesses someone to take a tweet like that and then circle it back?
This is one of the biggest problems with social media.
Just
like,
bye.
We are not meant as human beings to be this connected to this many people, to be able to speak directly to people with no ramifications, often anonymously.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Like, we are not built as human beings to do this.
Yeah.
Like, we're just not.
Yeah.
Like, we were not meant to be able to yell at somebody halfway across the country, halfway across the world, no ramifications, no consequences. Like, I've said for like decades now, because we've had it now for a couple decades.
Yeah.
The internet is the best and worst thing that ever happened to us.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, there are things about the internet that are awesome. There are things about the internet that are absolutely horrible.
And it's funny, like, every once in a while I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna blow somebody up like that. I'm just gonna like retweet them and let everyone see what we see all the time. But I just think it's just a buy situation. It's just a like block, see you later.
Mute them.
No, I want them to know I blocked them.
Okay.
I the opposite of hate is not, the love is not hate, it's indifference.
Right.
So I want you to know I'm not indifferent to it. I don't like you.
Right.
I want you to know that.
Sure. The thing I like to do often with people that send mean tweets about me or critical tweets, I heart them. And then I think they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, no, I want them to know I'm mad.
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
Look,
I'm like Luka. I'm like, I'm like Luka, I'm mad. All
here's
right,
the thing, though. It's a different level of crap that you or Laura or any woman will get on the internet. Like, other than, I've had a few anti-Semitic things thrown at me, but for the most part, the level of criticism that I will get or people hating me, even when they are going in, it's still on a different level and a different psychology than the way they go at work.
Totally.
It's awful.
Speaking of people who have been under fire for a long time, how do we feel about Shedeur Sanders starting tonight's game? Starting that preseason game?
I'm really curious to see it.
Yeah, I mean, there was, I think, there was a sense that they were setting him up to fail, or that he hasn't practiced with the ones at all, and he's starting the first preseason game with the ones. He hasn't had time to get that credit. But this kid who was going to be a top 5 pick and fell all the way to the 5th round and kind of ended up in the same quarterback room as Dylan Gabriel and all, some of these other young players. He's going to be starting the first game because they're not going to start Flacco, right? And Dylan Gabriel, and who's the other guy they have on their team?
Tyler Huntley?
Yeah, Tyler Huntley. No, that's who they just signed. There's another guy. They have some hamstring issues. So Shedeur is out there, and there's not many people backing him up. He might get, like, the first half.
I think it's actually, assuming everybody is willing to be reasonable
Yeah.
about this. Like, you have to go into this knowing he has not had the reps with the first team. That matters.
Yeah.
And you have to be evaluating this through the lens of how does he look as opposed to the Shedeur Sanders hype. I think if everybody is willing to be reasonable, then I think this could be potentially exciting, because if he's not ready, okay.
Yeah.
He was not drafted with the expectation of being ready. But if he is, if he actually looks good, like the way I see it is, again, if people are willing to be reasonable, this is all upside for Shedeur.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's not set up to thrive the way he's going out there without, having the practice with the ones. So if it doesn't work out, there are a lot of good reasons that it doesn't.
I feel like he fell so far in the draft that I'm almost rooting for him now. Like he endured so much negativity and, whatever people said about his attitude or his skills or whatever, like the entitlement, or I felt so bad for that kid falling as far as he did.
Well, he's got an opportunity to show what he's got and show that they were all wrong. And I will actually, like you, be watching.
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm watching the Cleveland Browns preseason game. Let's go.
What a time to be alive. All right, coming up, Fast Track. Brian.
We got one more segment.
We got one more segment.
We're behind a little bit.
Okay, we are behind a little bit. Fast Track will be coming up next, but we're going to talk a little Dodgers coming up next. They got a big August, big series, they need to show some stuff, Momo.
I'm excited about tonight, too.
All right.
Kershaw, Scherzer, Kobe Bryant,
yes.
bobblehead day.
Yes.
Boom.
Okay, all that coming up next. And then after that, Fast Track, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Hey, it's Mace. College football is back, and there's no better place to catch every heart-pounding moment than Cosm. This isn't just a sports bar. It's your front row pass to the future of fandom. Feel the tackles, the touchdowns, and game day glory like never before with Cosm's shared reality displays. Step into the Dome, an immersive 3-level experience that puts you right on the field, or rally with your friends in the hall where every game is on all at once. Don't just watch college football, live it. Get your tickets now at Cosm.com. I'll see you there.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
It is kind of crazy that in 2025, we are still getting Clayton Kershaw, Max Scherzer matchups.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, wait, Scherzer's on the Blue Jays now? How'd that happen? Did he get traded or something? Like,
I'm not going to lie. I didn't know.
I didn't follow that
I did not
transaction
know.
cycle. They're playing the Blue Jays tonight. I mean,
Well, that was funny because I started hearing or seeing on Twitter chatter about big game, and I'm like, Dodgers Blue Jays?
Yeah.
Like, that big? Really? Why?
Yeah.
And then
Kershaw's still good though. I love it. He reminds me. Remember when Dan Herron was at the end of his career and he changed his Twitter name to I Throw 88?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yes.
that's totally Kershaw now.
What's funny about Kershaw, and like you said, he
Still gets people out.
He is having a really good season.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see what happens with him in the playoffs.
Me too.
Because I don't know if there's a spot for him in the rotation.
Sasaki's coming back. He's supposed to be back.
Yeah.
In let's see, August or something.
I'm not convinced
Mid
he's
to
going to
late
be in the
August.
rotation just because he's missed so much regular season. I don't know if he's ready.
Yeah, late August, early September is his target return for
But
Sasaki.
Otani is going to be in the rotation. Yamamoto is going to be in the rotation. Snell is going to be in the rotation. I think they are hoping Glasnow is going to be healthy in the rotation. Like, obviously with Snell.
What about Sheehan?
Sheehan could potentially be in. Like, there's a lot of different players. And the problem, and I think is what's.
I like using Kershaw in the rotation as the opener in a bullpen game. Like, have him go one time through the lineup, get people out, get you through the first 3 innings, then go over to Sasaki for a total change of pace.
What I think is that's actually an interesting approach if they want to do a bullpen
Like, make
game.
your starters a bullpen game.
Right. If they want to do something.
Yeah, we did that in the when I went to the World Series in 2001. Okay, we had one ace. Her name was Dana Sorensen, and then we had 3 other really good pitchers. But they really shouldn't go more than one time through the lineup.
Right.
So we just made the second game was like it was just a whatever order we were going to put them in.
Yeah, and last year they had that great World Series game where they had the bullpen game, and it worked out fantastic. But it wasn't by design. It was because they were out of choices. Like, this wasn't what they wanted to do with all options in front of them. It's what they had to do. I agree with you that Kershaw could be an interesting option if you went bullpen game. But if they want to avoid that, then you start really wondering about what happens with them, because you're not, I don't think at least, you're gonna play him out of the pen. Like, certainly, other than maybe a middle guy, but like 7th inning, 8th inning, 9th inning.
It's hard to ask him to come in the middle of the game.
I agree.
He's a routine guy. He's a creature of habit. It's kind of hard for him to not start a game.
I agree. I mean, he is as OCD about his preparation as any athlete you'll ever see.
He did do it once. He did. Remember Kershaw saves? He came in the series against the Nationals.
But he was younger and he was throwing harder.
Yeah.
But now you get to this place where if you're not using him in the rotation, he may not have a role. And the whole reason I think he wanted to come back was he wanted one more opportunity to potentially be part of a World Series run where he participated. So if there's no role for him in this rotation in the postseason, you wonder, like, could that be the thing that ultimately forces retirement? Like, it's just going to be really interesting to watch.
Yeah. They have ultimate optionality here. They have so many people that are good, that are coming back, that are hopefully back, that are in various states of, what's Otani up to? 3 innings, 4 innings now? I mean, how many innings can he end up pitching by October baseball? I don't know. If you have a starter who's limited to 4 innings, that was the Dustin May role. He was the guy who came in after.
That's the Otani role right now. I mean, Otani, they need
But Otani's throwing 94, 95.
He is, and hopefully he's going to start getting to a place where they'll pitch him 6 innings, maybe 7 innings, but for the time being, they haven't.
By the way, I went to one of the games he pitched and hit. The one where he gave up a home run to the Reds, and then the very next inning he hit a home run himself to make it back up. It is one of the more incredible things you'll see as a sportsman, to go watch him pitch and hit in a game.
It's
like, is that really him?
It's pretty, like, this is like the Paul Bunyan type stuff that people would think was made up or hyperbole or a fake story, except we're all watching it. Coming up next, for real this time, we are going to be doing Fast Track. Laura, BC, they've got some topics for us. So that is coming up next. And soccer fans, this one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket, presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Is that how we say it? Cardinal? Cardinal, yes. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for 2. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flight tickets. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine, 710 ESPN.
Los Angeles, the excitement is real. LAFC's newest global star, Son Heung-min, has arrived.
I'm here to win, and I will perform. I will definitely show some exciting football, and we definitely will have success.
Tomorrow, it's back to MLS action as LAFC hit the road to face the Chicago Fire. Pre-game coverage begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app, the new home of Sunny and the Black and Gold.
Dream come true, LA, what a city.
It's ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
Hey, soccer fans, want to be at the biggest match of the season? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you the chance to win 2 tickets, plus flights and hotel to the final match of the season. Feel the roar of the crowd, the energy of every goal, and see who will raise the cup live and in person. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinale, the perfect game day wine. Enter today at soccerdreamticket.com.
SeaWorld San Diego is your ultimate summer escape, and it's just a quick drive down the freeway. See dolphins, belugas, and otters, and learn how SeaWorld Rescue protects marine life. Ride bold roller coasters like Journey to Atlantis, which is opening soon, and explore the new jellyfish exhibit, Jewels of the Sea. At night, it's full throttle with BMX stunts, pirate shows, fireworks, and Saturday night concerts. Buy a ticket, get a second day free. Tickets as low as $56.99 at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plane manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Life in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane.
All right, guys, I'll kick it off here for you
Let's
today.
go, Brian.
So, last couple days, I've been keeping an update with this local SoCal Little League team. Sad to report that they lost last night to Hawaii. They were one game away from making it to Williamsport.
Oh, that sucks.
But so Honolulu, Hawaii will represent the Western region this year coming up. So
Where was the local team
Golden
from?
Hill out of Fullerton. So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pretty close. All right, so one thing that I wanted to kick off here today is I got a couple of topics on movies. The first one I saw here is NASCAR driver Kyle Larson had some comments on Pardon My Take podcast here a couple days ago, talking about Talladega Nights. The Ricky Bobby,
Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights, yes.
Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly.
Right, yeah. So he said this quote that, got aggregated and everybody kind of picked it up, which I thought was pretty interesting.
All right, let's hear it.
I don't think it had anything to do good with our sport. It turned our sport into a joke, unfortunately. He did say, I liked the movie, but it didn't represent the sport in a positive way. Is there
Totally
anything?
disagree.
Can you, look at that. Don't put NASCAR and the movie together. It doesn't really line up to me. Like, I don't think of as NASCAR.
I had this feeling of there are certain movies that are about sports, right? I'm watching Stick, right? That's the Apple
the golf,
TV golf thing. It's kind of about golf, but not really. It's a human story. My Show Clipped. that happens to be about the Clippers, but it has basketball in it, but that's not really the point of it. It's not really what we're into. And I think same thing with Talladega Nights. It's not really about NASCAR. It's about a race car driver and all this other stuff, right? But that's just the backdrop. So if you're trying to go for docudrama or if you're trying to go for documentary, then that's not the one you watch. But I think anything like I was in North Carolina yesterday, and I had about 2 hours to kill at the end of my trip, and I thought, okay, as I drive back to the airport in Raleigh-Durham, should I go to Duke University? I've never been there. Could go get Cameron Indoor. Should I go to Chapel Hill? That's right in the area. Would like to go to that, or should I go to the Durham Bull Stadium because my favorite all-time sports movie is Bull Durham, and of course that's where I went. Is Bull Durham really about? Like, is that a realistic depiction of baseball? Right. Not really, but it's a great baseball movie. I love Bull Durham. So I went there. I took pictures. Appropriately, it was raining, so there was a rain out, right? Those of you who watched I bought a tourist shirt, with all the Bull Durham sayings there that kind of lean into it. They have, like, the Crash Davis jerseys you can buy. I mean, to me, that's anything that's about your sport is good.
If I had to guess, what Kyle Larson is talking about is how Talladega Nights leans into a lot of the stereotypes of the culture of NASCAR.
Okay.
At the same time, though, I think it does it in a way that is affectionate. Like, it both makes fun of it, but it does it with some sense of love. Like, Will Ferrell, seen just from his filmography.
It's one of his best movies.
Well, he's a big sports guy.
Yeah.
Like, Will Ferrell loves sports.
Yeah.
So I don't think he was looking to do this to completely mock NASCAR. Is he looking to make fun of it on some level? Sure, but all these sports should be able to have some sense of humor about themselves. I imagine, too, there's probably an element of the elites in Hollywood. They're making fun of us Bubbas in the South, like that sort of thing.
Fast Track.
All right, guys. So I read this article. It was pretty interesting about a guy that is trying or attempting to visit all of the McDonald's in America, in the U.S. All 13,544 of them. And, of course, he is a TikToker. He's known as Donnie Boys. And
oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's saying he's obviously not going to eat at all of them. He started this July of 2024. He's averaging about 60 to 90 visits per month. And even though he's only documented 270 locations, if he is to complete his journey, it's supposed to take him 15 years if he keeps his pace. Okay, the things people do for TikToks. So I'm not someone who's going to road trip for McDonald's. I'm just going to keep it 100. That's not going to be me. I do want to do a cross-country road trip, though. That's always something that I've wanted to do.
Yeah, I want to do that, too.
Is there a restaurant or a particular thing that will make you go cross-country?
Oh, interesting. Like something you want to stop at or some place that you want to find?
Like for him, it's the McDonald's. He wants to intake all the vibes of each one. I feel like they all
the vibes. Same. I mean, they're kind of the same.
That's what I literally thought the same thing.
I'm saying. I've been to a lot of McDonald's in Los Angeles.
They're very similar.
I mean,
there's not much culture
real
there.
What he's actually doing, whether he realizes it or not, is he's going through the differences culturally in different regions of the country.
That's right.
And he's really just using McDonald's as the common point for all of them. But to your point, Momo, if you go through Southern California, go through L.A., I'm not saying every single McDonald's is exactly the same, the vibe, but they're pretty similar.
I mean, that's kind of the point.
Right. But
like, I go to McDonald's, and I want that Big Mac that tastes like the Big Mac.
Right. But
I want it to in Ohio, I want it to taste the same as Louisiana, in Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. I want all of that.
But the ambiance, and I'm using kind of finger quotes
It's going to be the same.
But the ambiance in Los Angeles or the ambiance in a Pasadena McDonald's is going to be different
Not really.
than the ambiance. Well, I think like in Trenton, New Jersey, or like in
I don't know. I've been to all over the country.
Mississippi. Like a lot of it's going to be the people there, like the people hanging out.
Because the only different one you're going to get to is like the original one.
Yeah,
it's not part of.
I will
the
say
franchise,
McDonald's in other countries do have a different vibe.
Yeah,
they got different menu items. I've been to a few of
We
those.
learned about all that in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. I've been to one in
Big
France.
Mac.
I've been to one in Italy. I've been to one Italy, definitely France. I went to one in Israel when I was there, and it's funny in Israel you can't get cheese on it.
Right, kosher rules.
Yeah, kosher rules. You got to just get a burger, and I was like, I want a cheeseburger. They're like, sorry.
So I used to work at McDonald's.
Yeah,
and there was this older gentleman that would come and ask for a cheeseburger without cheese and a hamburger with cheese. So I used to just charge. Yes, I used to charge him a cheeseburger and a hamburger, and he wanted, like it'll show you.
He wanted it to say
he
it.
wanted it to say it that way. I'm like, sir, you're gonna pay more. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like he wanted. It was like his quirk.
But you see, that's the type of regional flavor that you're only going to get at this McDonald's.
No.
This is what
Laura,
McDonald's
to
looking
answer
to.
your original question, I have an answer for you.
Okay.
When I am traveling and I'm in a new city and I don't know where to eat, I oftentimes will look up what restaurants in this area have been featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives.
That's good.
Oh.
Okay. So wherever you go, get the Guy Fieri diners, drive-ins, and dives map. And that would be a great way to road trip. You just pick spots along the way that have been featured there,
That's
and they.
great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all in on that.
Yeah. I've been to a lot. Like I found some really cool spots over the years.
I love that show. It's a
did
great show.
Moose Creamery in Bakersfield. We literally saw it at like 5 p.m. My friend and I looked at each other and my ex at the time, and we're like, we're going. We went. We went to Moose Creamery. They have like bacon ice cream, which ew, but you're there. You got to try it.
Could be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, do that. Like, literally, I was in San Antonio. I'm like, I wonder if there's literally any area of the country you are in. Type in, say, what restaurants have been featured on diners and drive-ins and dives near me, and there will be something near you because the show's been on for 20 years.
It's been on quite a while, and again, it's a really good show.
Yeah.
Fast Track.
All right, so I got another movie here one for you. So a new teaser came out for a horror movie, as like in quotes here, for coming up in August, called Good Boy, and it's described as a horror movie shot from the perspective of a dog who sees its owner haunted by supernatural entities.
Ooh.
This kind of got me thinking. It's very interested. I'm all in on watching this to see how the dog, 'cause there's that theory that dogs can already see, entities, supernatural ghosts, and all this stuff. So, do you believe that? Have you ever had this kind of experience with your dog just barking at, from random corner? Would you watch this movie about, a dog who's
That's a really good concept for a movie. What was the one that was they were out in the woods and you couldn't see anything? The Blair Witch Project.
Right,
Kind of like that. It's going to give you that vibe. Like you can't really see everything. And
Right,
then
you're just, it's going to be almost like if you had like a GoPro on a dog, the camera's always kind of moving like that.
I'm assuming the good boy doesn't get hurt. Like that's going to be a problem if the doggo dies in the end or gets really hurt.
I cry at every dog movie.
That's going to
because the dog usually dies. Like that's usually
and the
a
dog
thing.
is always so noble.
They sacrifice for their owner and then they die. And you're
We
like,
don't
oh, that was
deserve
terrible.
dogs,
I don't
man.
need that.
People especially
Marley and me, no.
especially
No.
humans in 2025.
Make me cry
man.
like that,
We
man.
don't deserve dogs.
Yeah, I will say it came out with a critic score of 95, so it's testing very well so far early.
Do you know who directed it?
That I don't. I'd have to look that up.
Okay.
That sounds interesting though. I mean that's
I don't like scary movies.
Here's the thing too, especially because horror movies have had like this resurgence over the last 10, 15 years. You're running out of ways to do this. So this, if nothing else, is an interesting way to frame this. And like the idea of like because dogs see things differently than humans do. It registers differently. They go a lot by smell. Like I wonder if this dog is going to be picking up on the paranormal through scent. I think that could be interesting.
I don't like anything scary anymore. Ever since I've never liked scary movies. I got freaked out with Poltergeist when I was a kid. Then it was like Twin Peaks. Then Scream, all those. The Jason. I couldn't watch any of those. Silence of the Lambs. And now that I'm a parent, I don't like a lot of things that are even on the border of scary. Like people told me to go watch Paradise, which the Sterling K. Brown show.
Oh, yeah, I watched that.
And like The Last of Us. No, anything about the end of the world was some terrible doomsday event or like. I'm not into that.
You're not going to be frightened by the depiction of the post-apocalypse in Paradise. It's not scary in any way.
No, it's not scary, but then there was like somebody's kid died in it. I don't like anything where the kids die, like because I'm a parent now. That's like, I don't like upsetting things. I only want like dumb, mindless, Below Deck, Bravo, Top Chef. That's all I want to watch right now.
It's interesting. My wife gets like that too. Although her idea, it's really weird. She either wants mindless or she wants true crime.
Oh,
and the true crime
scary.
gets into the most scary, depraved, bleeped up stuff.
Yeah.
It's only one or the other. She either wants that or it was just like that or whatever the new.
Oh yeah, the Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, she either wants that or she wants the most disturbing true crime with no middle ground.
Yeah.
So I saw a meme the other day that my friend sent me, and she goes, "This is so us." She goes, "It said, women say they want peace, calm, blah, 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 but are all deep in the true crime."
Yeah.
And I was like, that is so true. We say, like, we want all these peaceful things and, you know, calm our minds. But then there we are when, like, true crime comes on and, like, how to be the best serial killer. I feel like women can just know.
Yeah.
It's so funny, too, because, like, when I was first starting to get to know my then girlfriend, now wife, I noticed that this was something that she would watch a lot on TV, stuff like that. And I was like, why do you keep going back to this? Because there are times where I could tell, like, when you see enough of this disturbing stuff, it can have a psychological effect on you. She's like, I want to be prepared.
Oh,
like, I always want to be prepared.
True.
But I'm like, at this point, if you're not prepared, you're simply not studying well. Like, you've watched like hours upon years of this stuff. If you're not prepped, you just don't know how to study for it.
Law and Order SVU. It's my show.
She watches a lot of Law and Order SVU. Actually, man, Law and Order, like the original Law and Order.
So good.
Oh, God.
My mom still watches it.
It's so good.
Anytime a marathon comes on.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
Lock in.
It's so great. We got time for one more?
Fast Track.
All right, I'll end with this one, and I think I ended with this yesterday as well. So cool birthdays today. We have Dustin Hoffman turning 87.
Wow.
Jay-Z Chazes from NSYNC turning 48. And Megan Good, who I think is still gorgeous, turning 43. If you guys can pick one of those three people to hang out for the day, who would you pick?
Hanging out with Dustin Hoffman. Come on now. Dustin Hoffman is a unbelievable legend.
But I would pick J.C. Chazes because I was an NSYNC girl.
Well, here's the problem. Eventually hanging out with Dustin Hoffman.
Mm-hmm. He's still a little
He's
old.
87.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the hang on any given day, the hang could be just you're sitting with Dustin Hoffman while he's napping.
Yeah, it's like when I went up to Jack at the game the other day. Not the other day, but like last.
Right.
Whatever he was that he reemerged. We didn't have a lot to talk about.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah. Like I was trying to make amends for my like really lame interaction with him at Shaq's retirement or some retirement thing.
What was that?
Oh yeah. Oh, you haven't heard this story?
No.
This is
Wait, can we tease this for coming up?
Yeah.
So
Coming up
all-timer.
next, Momo and her incredibly lame interaction with one of the all-time great Hollywood and cinema icons.
Yes.
Not to mention the ultimate Lakers fan, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
That is coming up next, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
It is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
It's time for the Black and Gold Report. The latest news surrounding LAFC and a look at the upcoming matchup. Powered by Ocean Subaru of Fullerton.
The Black and Gold are riding high on the wave of excitement after officially signing global superstar Son Heung-min.
This is one of the reasons that I joined, that I want to go always the limit, or sometimes if I have to cross the line, and I will cross the line, so I will push hard as possible to make this club proud.
With all the buzz around LAFC, the Black and Gold get back to MLS action this weekend as they hit the road to face the Chicago Fire. With the final stretch of the regular season heating up, every match matters for your 6th place LAFC as only 12 games remain on the season. Can the Black and Gold build up the excitement of their new star, Sonny? Pre-game of LAFC at Chicago begins tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
And that's the Black and Gold Report, powered by Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love. Go to OceanSubaruOC.com for more info. OceanSubaruOC.com. Go Black and Gold.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR. Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob
Hey, it's Mace. If you've been in an accident, people will give you all kinds of advice, like just take the first offer. You don't need a lawyer. But Jacob and Ronnie's got one simple message for you. Do it for you. It's on his new billboard over L.A. This isn't about anybody else's opinion. It's about your recovery, your medical bills, your future. Jacob and his team handle everything, from getting your car fixed to helping you find the right doctor to making sure the insurance companies take your case seriously. You deserve somebody who will fight for what's right, and Jacob does that every single time. When you call an attorney, you want one who is respected. Call Jacob. He's the real deal. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember, call Jacob.com. Jacob, proud partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Andy Kamenetsky, Ramona Shelburne in for the guy. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. All right, Momo, so you had an embarrassing interaction with screen legend, 3-time Academy Award winner, and the ultimate celebrity Lakers fan, Jack Nicholson, a living legend.
Yeah.
You had a bad interaction.
So, he used to go to all the Laker games.
Yeah.
And the time when they retired Shaq's jersey, he was one of the, didn't he present? I think he was one of the presenters.
Might have been.
He was like one of the people who was asked to speak or talk or whatever. He was up there. So afterwards, I was on the court, and it took place at halftime. And I remember I was on the court, and we started walking towards off the court towards the chairman's room. And I realized oh my God, I'm right next to Nicholson. We're walking off together. This is my shot to say something to Jack, to bond with him, to have a cool interaction. Because it wasn't awkward. We were literally shoulder to shoulder. I could just turn to him and talk to him. And I turned to him and I had nothing. I literally was like, hey, hey, that's pretty cool. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, what I got to say something good. You don't want to be like, I loved you in The Shining. I mean, that's lame. No. Right. And the only thing that came out of my mouth, as I had my moment, this is we're in this hallway. It's not awkward.
Does it feel like a spotlight is shining down?
Yes. I mean, I can still see it. Okay. He's right here. I turned to him and the only thing that came out of my mouth, and to this day, it's still really embarrassing. Okay. So, is Shaq your favorite Laker? And I'm like, this is, his jersey and thing. And I was like, that's what you come up with, Ramona? Really? And Nicholson looked at me and he goes, no. And then he kept walking. And I just started walking really slow. I was like, yep, that was over. That's it. That's all I could.
Not only did you blow your shot at a conversation with Jack, you still don't know who his favorite Laker is.
I don't.
You have no idea?
Yeah, I went up to him again a couple years ago when he came back, but he wasn't really going to remember that experience. Only I do. And even if he did, I don't know if he had a lot to say at that point. I mean, and it was so bad. Like, Andy, it was so bad. I was like, God, that was so embarrassing. Not only because that was so lame. Like, what other ththings could I have said?
Anything.
And, like, literally anything. Is Shaq your favorite Laker? Oh, gosh.
Wow.
It's bad. I mean, at least I said something. I could have just, turtled and walked next to him and be like, oh, I walked next to Jack. But
in retrospect, turtling might have been better.
It would have been better.
Okay, I can remember one time, we'll share some awkward interactions with celebrities. I was doing way back in the day, and this will let you know how long ago it was, because I don't think I'm not sure this league in racing even exists anymore. IRL. It was some type of racing.
In real life? No. The Indie Racing League, yeah.
Maybe, something like that.
Okay, sounds right.
And this was years ago. A still young in his career, Carmelo Anthony, had bought either like a team or was sponsoring a racer in IRL with Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Very cool.
So I got sent by ESPN the magazine, Brian and I got sent to do some story on Gene Simmons and Carmelo Anthony teaming up for IRL. And we go to Gene Simmons's like true estate, like his house in sort of like where Beverly Hills and like Westwood meet. Like it is
up in the hills.
Yeah, it's a massive estate. We go in there and Carmelo he's not arrived yet. Like he was coming from somewhere. We need to wait on him. And we're like making small talk with Gene Simmons. And
is he fully made up or is he?
No. At this point, they had all taken their makeup off.
Okay.
Like he's not. That actually would have been
What
pretty
if he showed up at his house and he was like in full makeup, full Kiss makeup? Okay, go ahead.
Just never drops
What's
the
up?
bit.
Oh no, this is how I wear my makeup at home.
Well, we go to Gene Simmons's office, and like his office is massive. Like it's a massive room. It's like about the size of maybe half of where we're sitting right now. Like it's the typical 2 to 3 rooms worth of size.
Right.
And he eventually takes us to this part of his house where they have all of the Kiss paraphernalia. Because, Kiss used to brand anything. They would slap their name on anything, from like Kiss coffins, which I saw, to Kiss condoms, which I also saw. So anyway, we're like waiting around for Carmelo Anthony. It's just sort of surreal that we're talking with Gene Simmons. And then his wife, Shannon Tweed, walks into the room. Shannon Tweed, for people of a certain age, you will remember, used to appear in a lot of Skinamax quality movies.
Got it.
So at this point, it's just sort of surreal that I'm sitting in this room.
Is it just you?
It's me, Brian, Gene Simmons, and now Shannon Tweed, who I'm thinking about, frankly, all of these nude scenes that I saw her in when I was like 12 or 13. And it's just incredibly awkward at this point. And I introduced myself as Brian.
Yeah, couldn't get your name right.
I just got
flustered.
Completely flustered, and it was weird. I'm Brian. No, wait, I'm Andy.
Yeah.
That's Brian. And she's just looking at me like, what the hell's wrong with you?
You don't know who you are.
Weirdo.
Like it was, and I wasn't even starstruck at Gene Simmons or Shannon Tweed or eventually Carmelo Anthony, who did show up and we did our story. It was just surreal and bizarre.
Yeah.
Like I'm in Gene Simmons's house and Shannon Tweed's coming in, and she was like the girl that everybody at age 13 or 14 lusted at. It was just, the whole thing was just weird and bizarre. And that's the first thing that comes out of my mouth to her is introducing myself as Brian.
Did you talk about her career at all?
No. At that point, I didn't want to say it. Like you with Jack, I didn't want to say another word.
I mean, at some point, you just like, I've just really blown this.
Yes.
Let's just end it right now.
It is better if I say less.
What could I have said to Jack in that moment? Like, you're in the hallway, you're walking to the chairman's room. Shaq's just had his jersey up to the rafters. What would have been better?
Where does this rank in Laker historical moments that you've seen?
A little too serious.
Not
a little too interviewy.
Okay.
You got to be cool. You got to act like this is like you belong there, he belongs there. I'm not interviewing you.
How many of these have you seen, man? How many of these jerseys?
That would have been better.
How many of these jersey retirements have you seen?
Yeah, okay. That would have been better.
Or like, do you remember the first one of these you ever went to?
He would have said no.
It's definitely.
I mean, he did deliver the line. It was not like a It wasn't just a no. It was a no.
Well, I think really what that really was is I'm not in the mood to talk to anybody.
Right.
I am here because Shaquille O'Neal and I have a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Laker fan. I want to watch this, and then I want to get the hell out of the building.
Yeah.
That's really what it
Yeah,
was.
I think I blew it. I think that's it. And I did try to resurrect this, years later. I went up to him courtside, but he was there with his son, and
Now, you know what was
very sad.
what was very cool one time in terms of celebrity interactions at a Laker game? Brad Turner, longtime LA Times columnist,
the mayor,
covered the Lakers forever, and he's met everybody. Like BT's phone has a lot of numbers.
He got Denzel's number.
Well, that's where I'm going with this. Denzel was at a game.
Yeah, they got a relationship.
Yeah, they have a relationship, and during halftime, Denzel ends up coming into the media area with BT, and the two of them happen to sit down at a table that I was at.
Oh, wow.
So we end up talking with Denzel.
Like, how close? Like, you're on the other side of the table?
I would say he is maybe within 4 to 5 feet of me.
Okay.
At the most.
Okay, so it's like not creeper to interject yourself in.
No, I mean, I didn't have to interject myself. He actually asked questions or started dialogue between all of us.
Yeah.
And that was actually super cool.
Yeah.
Like, that was a really fun interaction with a celebrity at a Laker game. And this is, I think, actually what made it easier. Because Denzel was the one actually initiating all of the conversation, that just made it feel normal.
Yeah.
Like, you're just talking basketball and sports with Denzel Washington.
Yeah. He's a real guy. I've never had an interaction with him, too, because I kind of don't want to try too hard. I want it to be a natural thing, but at some point we should make that happen. The one I really want to talk to is Allison Janney. She's always at the Laker games, and she's CJ Craig on The West Wing.
She's a great, great actress.
Yeah.
One of my highlights in being in this industry, I do some sort of like creative ideation, copyright type work.
Ideation, that's such a buzzword. Okay.
It is a buzzword.
Let's ideate.
And
let's ideate.
And I'm throwing it around like
I
it
know.
means
You like
something.
that word?
But they're a creative agency, and they do a lot of, in particular, like mixed reality presentations at a lot of sporting events.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember a few years ago, it was the All-Star game, and it was the 75th anniversary of Jackie Robinson entering the league, the integration, and being part of the Dodgers. They did this presentation during the All-Star game where they projected these huge images of Jackie Robinson onto the field, and that was the part that the Famous Group handled. But before then, Denzel gave this speech, like a short speech, about Jackie Robinson. Because I was working on this project with the Famous Group, I actually wrote Denzel's speech.
It's called the Famous Group?
It's called the Famous Group. That's what
Okay.
they're called.
Good name.
It's great. They've been great to me.
Yeah.
But I wrote words that Denzel Washington spoke. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, there was a little bit of rewriting from baseball, but I'd say about 80% of it was what I wrote. That was pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty damn fun.
I was in the girls' bathroom same time as Dell. That was pretty cool.
Well, you've gone on.
But I didn't do anything. I just was like, whoa, that's Adele. I mean, that's
Stars,
kind of like
they're
a
just
weird.
like us. They pee.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't going to be like, hey, this bathroom sucks. I mean, I wasn't like, what am I going to say? Like, you're just like in there and you just kind of act cool. It's not the kind of place to strike up a conversation, right?
Well, I'm glad you didn't ask her, is this your favorite bathroom?
Oh,
like,
yeah. No.
Like with Jack and Shaq?
No.
But you now, am I correct? You've gone on to meet Adele, correct?
Did I?
I thought you have. I thought you talked about one time at a Laker game.
Or was that
I meant
Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet, yeah, I remember that was the thing.
I do remember the Chalamet.
Oh, I'll never forget the Chalamet story.
Oh, look at her. I will never forget.
I mean, it was Chalamet. Come on, it's Timothy Chalamet.
I want to meet. I don't
I
get
took a
to
picture
that.
with him. Like, it was real. It's captured for all eternity.
Did you selfie with him, or did someone else take the picture?
Selfie, no, selfie.
Somebody else took it, I think.
That's better.
I
That's
think somebody else
actually
took it.
better. Like, the selfie piece of this might make it seem a little more fun,
Yeah.
but you're going to get a better picture if someone
Yeah.
else takes it. And if you're,
I think the selfies look good.
they can be, but sometimes I think the selfie angle can be a little bit weird.
Yeah, and he's much taller than me.
Right. Like, if you want the picture with Chalamet, and clearly you do, and you clearly like him, and I don't blame
Yeah.
you, he's a really good actor, you want the best picture possible.
I agree. I look like I'm giddy. I look way too excited in my photo. I'm like turning red.
You know
I could
what?
not believe this really happened.
I will say this, though. You should be glad that you did it because years ago, Brian and I on our old ESPN LA podcast we had here, we had Gary Oldman in studio.
Oh, yeah?
He was promoting the movie Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yeah.
And we got him in studio. He was awesome. We got him for longer than he had promised, I think because he was running late. Like he was about an hour or an hour and a half late.
Oh, that's pretty late.
Like they kept giving us updates. Like, he's going all over LA.
Yeah.
But we were his last interview. So I think he felt bad about it. And he gave us, we had slated like 30 minutes. He gave us an hour.
Yeah, that's cool.
But afterwards.
Why he's late everywhere.
Right. Afterwards, we're hanging out a little bit with him and I don't remember if it was a publicist or somebody from the studio or PR, whatever.
Yeah.
We were hanging out a little bit and he was like having a cigarette while we were talking. And I have so much regret that I didn't break my quitting smoking to have a cigarette with Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
I should have just asked him, can I have a cigarette, man?
Yeah.
You mind?
That would have been cool.
And then B, I should have gotten a photo with Gary Oldman because he's one of my all-time favorite actors. I should have at that point just been like, look, I never do this because I really never do it. Would it be cool if I took a picture?
Yeah.
Like I wish that I had done it.
Yeah, because I don't actually believe this story.
You don't?
Because there's no photo. Hey, soccer fans, this one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for two. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
All right, coming up next, talk a little bit of Dodgers, the Kershaw and the Scherzer, and what to make of the rest of the Dodgers season. Can they pull themselves together? Can they be the team everyone thought? That is coming up next, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. If you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Just when you thought your soccer watch party couldn't get better, San Antonio Cardinale brings the flavor. The sweet red wine, crafted with passion and tradition, turns every match into a celebration. Whether you're shouting goal or just chilling with family, San Antonio Cardinale makes every second count. Grab a bottle at your local store and make San Antonio Cardinale your go-to wine for soccer season and beyond. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away $1 million in August. Win your share of the $1 million in prizes by using your Pechanga Club card when you play your favorite slots or table games to earn entries. Then, be at Pechanga Resort Casino every Saturday in August to activate your entries for the weekly drawing. You could be one of the many winners of the $100,000 in cash, and thousands in easy play is also up for grabs. Must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for complete details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
We can vibe a little bit. I mean, I was going to let it roll, but
Brian hasn't put anything with like lyrics.
I know. I want to.
I know what this is.
Oh no, I know what it is, but I'm like usually we get lyrics and we're like,
yeah, that's right.
Instrumentals.
Little
this is
tour,
good on a
Called
Friday.
Quest.
I mean, I actually have no idea what day it is. I
Friday.
think it's Friday.
Well, you've been on the road.
I've been everywhere. I don't know.
That's
I
what
was
does
on
it.
flights back and forth, and I don't know.
It gets chaotic when you're
This
on
time,
the road.
yesterday, I was at the Durham Bulls Stadium, and I like talked to a bunch of 12-year-olds, and I had been at a softball field, and I like threw the ball around with Amanda Scarborough, and it was actually kind of a fun assignment. It was like super random. They were like, "Hey, we're doing the 50 states in 50 days. Do you want to do a state?" And I was like, "Sure. Where do you got me going?" They're like, "Well, the Little League World Series is in North Carolina." And I'm like, "I have only been there a couple of times, mostly on connections through Charlotte, once or twice to cover a game there. But I drove out to Greenville, North Carolina, which is about an hour and a half from Raleigh. You know, there's a direct flight from LA to Raleigh.
Did not know this.
Yeah, direct flight. It's at 10 o'clock in the morning on Delta. Thank God. Okay, so I flew out there on a Wednesday. Got there at night. Got my lash extensions from the lady I sat next to on my, your single serving friend, right? You like sit next to somebody on a plane, you become friends.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So we were like bonding. She was really cool.
She did your lashes on a plane?
No, right after we got off.
Okay.
So her company makes them. They're called like Endure Lash, and she was like, "You should really do that," because I was talking about how I had to get up at my call time in the morning was 6:30 a.m. Eastern, and I'm like, "Oh God, that's like 3:30 for me because I'm still Pacific time." And she goes, "Why don't we just do your lashes? Then you won't need to really get makeup," which is kind of true.
Wow.
When you have your
I need
lashes
that.
done, all you need to do is just put some lipstick and some foundation on. You're good, ready to roll.
That is quite the single serving friend.
It
you made.
really was. Yeah, she was really cool. I got her whole life story, her whole company story. It was a 5-hour flight.
See, I'm the opposite. Every time I'm on a plane, it's just earbuds are in.
Yeah.
This is the universal signal. Don't bother me.
Yeah, I usually like that, but it was good because we kind of talked a lot, and then at some point I did want to zone out, and she wanted to sleep, so it was like the perfect, single serving friend.
I wear earbuds everywhere just to give myself the plausible deniability and setup. Didn't hear you, didn't see you. Like, I've got a neighbor who really, really nice guy.
Yeah.
Always chatty.
Always
and
chatty.
I'm not always up for the chat.
Yeah, I have that too. Two of the neighbors on my cul-de-sac are retired. So I'm always like running out the door. My hair's wet. I'm on the phone. I'm carrying 17 things. I'm late. I got to go. And they're like, "Hi, Ramona." And they're walking their dog. I'm like, "Oh, good to see you. Bye."
We see if you got
Every
the
time.
if you got the earbuds in,
Yeah.
all you got to do is just point to the earbuds.
Right.
You just have to point to your ears, and they understand it's not you. It's not you.
Yeah.
I'm just occupied right now.
Yeah.
With my podcast,
Yeah.
or my music, or ignoring you.
Yeah, they're very friendly, though. They're very nice.
Oh.
So anyway, we land. I get my eyelashes done. That was like 45 minutes. It was cool, though. And then I drove an hour and a half to Greenville and got there at like 11 p.m., had the early call time. Our first thing was 8 o'clock Eastern with these Brazilian little leaguers where we taught them chants, and they taught me their chants. And I had to be like up and perky because we were recording this. And the assignment is to be fun and engaging. And then the next one, I had these girls from Washington. I let them braid my hair because that's what we do in softball is braid our hair and get ready.
Oh.
And then they were showing me how they do their braids. It was a good segment.
That I've learned, by the way, side note.
Whoa.
That's a big part of girls' sports.
Oh, yeah.
Like my daughter, before volleyball games, like how her hair gets braided up, or does she go pigtails for a game? Like, it's a very big deal. It's not even a vanity thing. It's often like a bonding thing.
It is. It's kind of like how you get ready.
Yeah.
And I remember I never used to really get my hair braided that much when I was a kid because I think I was like embarrassed or self-conscious or something. And there's a little level of like connection and intimacy that if you're not like sure in yourself yet of who you are and how you want to be, like it's a little awkward, right? So I just was like always ponytail girl. But then so we did a braiding segment. Then I had like an hour and a half to go eat. So we went into town in Greenville and I had some kind of, I don't know, whatever, Southern breakfast with grits and stuff because I'm in the South, so let's have some grits.
Are so good.
They are good. They're really good. And then we went back to the field. I did a walk and talk with the coach. And this is when it's starting to get hot and humid. And I'm immediately regretting my choice of outfit. Because in the morning, at 8 o'clock in the morning, I kind of wanted pants on. But by this point, it's like, oh, man, it's pretty hot. And then I had a segment with this girl. She's the broadcaster, Amanda Scarborough. She was an All-American pitcher at Texas A&M. But I figured we have 3 minutes to fill, Andy. 3 minutes. Like, that's a long TV segment. We got to do something. We can't just talk for 3 minutes. I mean, I can talk for 3 minutes, but I'm not saying that's going to be the best TV.
Right.
But I can talk.
No, you're capable of it.
Yeah, I can fill with the best of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I said, Amanda, why don't we just talk a little bit? I brought my glove. Like, I figured we were going to be on a ball field. Like, let's do something. Let's just, like, play catch. Or maybe, do you want to pitch to me? Should I try to swing? And then we realized, well, we can't really mess up their field. They're about to play. So we couldn't go in the dirt. We had to be in the outfield. So I was like, let's play catch while we're talking. That will be an interesting TV visual.
That is good.
Right? That's a good TV visual. We can play catch, etc. She didn't have a glove, so we had to solve that one. And then I was like, well, this is the live segment, right? This is the one, like, if you mess up, you just got to keep going. So I was like, please just don't wing the ball over her head. Don't, like, I've played catch in my sleep. Like, I can play catch. But it's kind of hard when you have a little pressure on you and you haven't done it in a while. Right? Like, don't throw it at her shins. Don't throw it over her head. So we managed to do it. But by the end of that segment, I was sweaty. I was nervous. I was like, oh, my gosh.
All right. Do we have the breaking news sounder?
Oh, breaking news?
Got a little bit of breaking news. And I have double and triple checked this.
Okay.
It is actually shams. It is shams.
Okay.
Because it's not scam, Sharania.
Oh, I had to block that guy because I keep falling for him.
But this is actually shams. I just checked. 3.2 million followers. The NBA Christmas Day games and the opening night. Opening night, your Los Angeles Lakers will be hosting the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
They are part of the doubleheader that is also Houston Rockets at OKC. And then your Christmas...
Oh, I like Houston Rockets. That's Kevin Durant going back to Oklahoma City.
That's a good opener.
Okay, good.
Christmas Day on ABC and ESPN per sources from Shams. Cleveland at Knicks.
Okay.
San Antonio at OKC.
Good one.
Houston Rockets at Los Angeles Lakers.
There's no rivalry there, but okay.
KD LeBron.
Okay,
You get KD LeBron. DFS revenge game.
Okay.
Yeah, KD versus LeBron.
Okay.
Then Dallas at Golden State. Minnesota at Denver caps the night out.
I mean, why wouldn't you just switch Dallas and Houston? Why can't we have Dallas at Lakers? Luka against the Mavericks on Christmas? That would have been better.
I'm guessing.
Because then Houston could have played Golden State. That was the playoff series last year.
Yeah.
I had a little quibble with the schedule makers here. I would swap those.
I think you're right.
I'm just saying.
My guess is they've already put Dallas and the Lakers in a couple other high-profile places.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess. I tend to agree. I tend to agree. That makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing particular. I mean, I know Dallas, Golden State, you've got Clay. Like, I get it. But the spicier is definitely Luka versus Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
AD versus the Lakers.
Yeah, there's just a lot. Christmas is usually where you like...
Jason Kidd, former assistant on the 2020 championship team.
I mean, I don't see that one quite as much, but okay. You're
I'm just going through everything.
Yeah.
Max Christie's return.
Oh, okay. Does he get a video?
Well, I think he already got his.
Did he get a video?
Because remember, he came back.
I know.
I'm pretty sure.
They did a Max Christie tribute video?
I don't know if he got a tribute video, but I'm pretty sure he got like a thank you, Max.
Because Anthony Davis got a whole video.
Yes, as well he should.
Yeah, of course.
Max was there for like 3 seasons, I think. I think Max, if nothing else, Max got a welcome back.
Okay, yeah.
And he probably got like, maybe a little footage of him dunking or something. I don't think he got like a full-on tribute video.
Yeah.
But he should be acknowledged.
Okay.
Should definitely be acknowledged. All right, coming up, Game of Games. Momo's got the game.
No, Laura has the game.
Brian's got the game.
Brian's got the game.
Okay.
Will you agree
like
that
Momo
the
does
game-
not have the game.
The game is transferred around.
Yeah.
Last I saw, it was.
It's a little hoe.
It was supposed to be Momo, but then Laura said, "Oh, we got you."
We got you because she was traveling.
Okay. I misunderstood it. I thought Momo was saying, I got you. And
Yeah.
that Momo had the game. All right. Either way, it is BC's game.
Woo,
That's coming
phew.
up next. And you can join Travis and DeMarco broadcasting live Thursday, August 14th from 9 to noon at Legends Attic in Claremont for the biggest autograph signing yet. You got All-Star catcher and World Series champ Will Smith, plus the legend, the Bulldog, Oral Hershiser, other special guests, giveaway, and art by Dave Hobrecht. Good stuff, by the way. Get your tickets now at legendsaddict.com. Don't miss it. Thursday, August 14th, Legends Attic in Claremont, presented by Fanatics, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. USC football is more than a game. It's tradition, pride, and unforgettable Saturdays in the Coliseum. Be there for every kickoff, every touchdown, and every unforgettable moment this season. Secure your football season tickets today and lock in the best seats, exclusive fan benefits, and memories that last a lifetime. Don't miss out. We need you in the stands. Visit USCTrojans.com or call 213-740-GO-SC.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
Evan Cohen here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sports book for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with promo code USL to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle of couples therapy. But in your mind, you're camping in Acadia, puttering around Frenchman Bay. Your boat and RV are both protected. Your lobster drenched in butter and... Uh-oh, did your clients just notice you weren't listening? Quick, do the thing where you just repeat back exactly what they said, but as a question. They bought it. Now back to Maine, earning an automatic discount bundling your boat or RV with your home or auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, little game of games. It is BC's game. What do you got for us?
All right, so we got the Kobe bobblehead tonight at Dodger Stadium.
Are you taking sport, BC? Sorry.
Yeah, I can do it too. And it's a little date game, 8-8, so August 8th. So it's all,
Okay.
everything has to do with the 8 or number 88.
Okay, got it.
All right, so kick it off here. Number 1, tonight, Kobe bobblehead. How many times did Kobe throw out the first pitch at Dodger Stadium? Once, twice, or 4 times? And we'll start with you, Andy.
I'm going to say twice.
Momo?
I'll go 4.
Laura?
I'll go 1.
Graham?
I'm going to go once as well.
Only once.
Really?
Yes. Think of 2000.
Wow,
And I
they
had to
couldn't have him out
triple
there
check
more?
it. Yeah, I was like, only one time?
Wow, I
Yeah,
would have thought he
in the
did
year
it all the
2000.
time.
It felt like he did it more recently than 2000.
Yeah, like after we retired or something.
He's been there a few times, had some special stuff, but yeah,
Huh.
never, only once.
There's
for
that
a first
great
pitch.
clip of him. Remember, you'll find it when he's going crazy when they won the World
Yeah.
Series. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Number 2, speaking of number 8, true or false? Kobe scored more points in the 8 jersey than 24.
Huh.
Momo.
True.
Laura.
True.
Graham.
False.
Andy.
Ooh, it's tough.
I
You've
know
got
it
the-
is tough.
You've got the early rookie part where he didn't play
Yeah, he
often.
didn't play that much.
But then you've got the last few years in 24 post Achilles. I'm still going to say he scored more in 24, so false.
It is true.
It's true. He
Yeah.
scored more as
Eight.
number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 8.
When was the year that he did all of the that he had all those 50-point games?
That was 8.
It was an 8.
That was
right?
8.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Number 3 here. How many players in Dodger history have worn the number 8? 35, 21, or 17? I'll start with
Wow.
you, Laura.
35, 21, 17.
Yes.
I'll go 21.
Graham.
17.
Andy.
17.
I will also say 17.
Nobody. 35.
Wow,
Had a
that's a
lot of
lot.
people don
Okay.
number 8.
Okay. No
Number-
idea. That's a
number 4 here.
wild guess.
Who is currently number 88 on the Rams?
Oh.
Tutu Atwell, Mario Williams, Jordan Winnington. And we'll start with you, Graham.
Whittington.
Andy.
Whittington.
Momo.
You guys sound like you know what you're talking about. Someone say Whittington.
And Laura.
With the crowd.
It is Jordan Winnington.
All right.
Yeah.
Woo!
Easy one now. Come on, Rams Station.
I wouldn't have known if you'd asked me first.
How about this one? Who is
Okay.
currently number 8 on the Sparks?
Oh.
Is it De'Erica Hamby, Kelsey Plum, or nobody? And back to you, Andy.
I'm going to say Hamby.
Momo.
I also think it's De'Erica.
Laura.
I honestly don't know, and I feel very ashamed. But I'm going to go Kelsey.
And Graham.
I think it's nobody.
And you're right. It is
Oh.
nobody wears number 8 right now on Sparks.
Graham is crushing this thing.
Yeah.
How many does
Score
Graham?
update. I got Graham 3, Laura 3, Momo
Yeah.
2,
Relax.
Andy 1.
I got 3 también.
Close game here. 4 left. So number 6, Drew Daughtry wears number 8 for the LA Kings.
Drew
How many-
Doughty, right?
Yeah, Doughty, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. How many goals did Drew score last season? None, 4, or 8? And back to you, Momo.
Let's go with 4.
Laura.
I'll go with 8.
Graham.
I'm going to go none.
And Andy.
I'm also going to go none.
That is 4.
All right,
4
I got it.
4 for Momo. 3-way tie here with 3 questions left.
Okay.
Am I
Jared-
still alive?
Yes, you are. You are. Jared Verse dons number 8 for the Rams. But can you tell me what number he wore in college while at Florida State?
Ooh.
Also number 8, number 5, or number 99? And Laura, this one's you.
Because it's an 8 game, I'll go 8.
Graham.
5.
Andy.
I'm going 5 as well.
Yeah,
Momo.
He sounded
5.
confident.
5. It is 5.
I feel like I've seen this.
I think I've seen him
Yeah.
in that jersey.
Number 8 here. How many teams in the MLB have retired the jersey number 8?
Oh.
Just the Yankees, 6 teams, or 4 teams?
Ooh.
I think we're back to Laura.
Who's leading?
Graham. We'll have Graham go first.
Yeah.
I'll go just the Yankees.
Momo,
4.
Laura,
I'll go 4.
and Andy.
I don't remember any great number 8s. I'm going to say just the Yankees.
Ooh, nobody. 6 teams
Oh, wow.
have
Wow.
retired
Okay.
number 8.
All right, what's the update?
Momo 4, Graham 4, Laura 3, Andy, sorry, you're out. One last one here.
All right.
All right, I got to go opposite
Wait,
of
me
you
and
guys.
Graham are tied?
Yes.
And then I got to go opposite of you.
Okay.
You guys.
Torrey Holt wore number 88 for his first 3 years with the Rams.
Uh-huh.
How many touchdowns did Holt have
Ooh.
while wearing number 88?
So, okay.
6, 13, or 19? We'll have Momo, you first.
Let's go the middle one, 16. Or what is it, 13?
13.
13.
Graham?
I'll go 19.
And what's left?
6.
I'll do that.
And it is 19. Graham.
Dang.
Let's go.
Dang.
Young Graham dominating
All
this
right,
thing.
for the kids in the back, Graham.
Kids in the back. Add another one.
Here's my tiebreaker. See if anybody knows. It's very close. I'll say this.
Okay.
How many more points did Kobe score in the 8 jersey than 24? How many more points?
I'll say 230.
I'll say 175.
I feel like it's like really close. I'm gonna say just 100.
I'm going to say 81.
Wow, 89.
Yeah!
Wow. Almost right on the money.
Wow, it's really close.
It is. It's 16,000 points he's scored in each
Well, that's
jersey.
what I was saying.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's so close.
It is pretty crazy.
Well, people say this about Kobe all the time, and it's true.
Yeah.
He could have had 2 Hall of Fame careers.
Yeah.
His career in number 8 was
Yeah.
Hall of Fame worthy. His career in 24 was Hall of Fame worthy. And that discrepancy, how tight it is with the points between 24 and 8, just underscores how incredible his 20 years were.
It was bigger until he had 60 in this last game, too.
That what's crazy about that game
Yeah.
too is remember it started out he wasn't hitting
Yeah, he
anything.
was terrible.
And I remember
We were like,
spending-
oh, this is going to go bad.
I was like, oh my god, just let him have a decent game. And it turned out to be way more than decent. Everyone loves a fighter. Obviously, Game of Games is brought to you by the law offices of Jacob Memrani. Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but Jacob is here for you when you need a big win after an accident. Go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. Super Crosstalk coming up next, 710 ESPN.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Take me up and never put me down. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
Fantasy football fans, the ESPN LA Fantasy Football Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino on Thursday, August 28th. Join Sedano and Cap live on site starting at 3 p.m. Then get ready to draft your squad when the draft party kicks off at 6 p.m. Enjoy a night of football, food, drinks, and fun. Want in? Reserve a league for you and 7 friends right now at ESPNLA.com. We'll reach out to confirm your full 8-player league. You'll compete for awesome prizes all season long. And it all starts at Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, play.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason in Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light. Made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
It's F-It Friday.
Wow.
There it is.
That took a lot of breath work right there to get through that.
What
a lot of
legend.
enthusiasm right there.
Wow. Pretty impressive.
A lot of enthusiasm.
Got the legends right here, Scott Kaplan and Beto Duran joining us in Super Crosstalk.
Hola,
Look at that.
Beto.
Somebody works on a Friday. It's Cappy, baby.
That's right. That's right. I don't know why, but I am.
Works.
Yeah. I got to do a new
Because you
deal.
took
All
everything-
Fridays are off.
No, don't even start. It's because
Oh
you
my
take
God.
other days off, so don't even start that.
You're just like turning into Mace.
I know. And Sedano.
Well, Sedano's not really off. He's just working his 18 other jobs.
That
Cappy,
is true.
Weren't you off last week?
When?
Last Friday when I filled in for you? Last Monday when I filled in for you?
Last Friday, yes. This past Monday, yes. So, yes, I've been off. Yes, you're right, Ben. You're exactly right.
Cappy, you are the reason that my kid gets to go to college because I fill in for you, so I get to work.
Well, between me and Sedano, we definitely want to support your kid going to college. Now, Momo.
Yeah. We just need Travis to take some days off. That'd be good for me.
Right. Now he's not taking any time off.
Yeah.
Momo,
What's
can
up?
I ask you a question? And by
Yeah.
the way, AK, come on, Andy.
Come
I mean,
on,
honestly,
Andy.
like, look, the hat with the glasses
I know,
on the
it's a
hat
look.
in studio the whole day.
Yeah, it's a
Come
look.
on, freaking Andy. Really?
You know what I do? Honestly, I've started doing this now regularly. In the beginning, it was I wanted to keep my sunglasses up here so I don't forget them.
Yeah.
And then I discovered it on camera. I like how it looks.
Oh.
And in particular, what I also discovered was, and this is why I started wearing a hat in the studio more often, I caught a look at myself. You know how we have the headphones on often with the one ear is not covered.
Right.
So we can hear other stuff, which means you stretch out the headphones even more. And I've discovered that without hair, that is a really awkward,
Yeah.
frankly, dumb look. So I started wearing the hat, and then I put the sunglasses on the hat, and I decided, you know what? This is my signature look. This is what I'm going for.
Wow.
Yes.
Finally,
Yes.
after 5 decades on Earth, you have come up with a signature
Well,
look.
on air. My signature look on air.
On air.
Yeah.
What's your signature look in life?
Yeah, off air. Real life.
Like if you're Steve Jobs, like you had the turtleneck and the.
I don't know.
You got a vibe? You
look,
know?
I had to conquer my on-air signature look. My IRL
Okay.
look, that's still in progress.
Okay.
IRL, yeah, you got a teenage daughter.
Yes, I do.
and so do I, which means that I understood what you meant.
Yeah.
You know.
Um,
Momo,
I
can I
think-
ask you a question? I want to know, what is rock fruit?
Rock fruit?
Like stone fruit.
Oh, it's stone fruit.
Stone fruit.
Oh, it's
Stone
like
fruit, not rock fruit.
Yeah, stone fruit. It's a pit. There's a pit in the middle of it.
So any fruit that has a pit in the middle of it is
so
called
like a peach, a nectarine, a plum, a pear. No, a pear doesn't have a pit. It doesn't have seeds. So
Okay.
anything with a like a cherry would be cherry. I guess would qualify. It has a
Would
pit.
would an avocado technically be? That's a stone
Yeah.
fruit. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a stone fruit because there's a pit in the middle of it.
Okay.
Cherries are stone
Cherry-
fruit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard Super Crosstalk earlier,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Don't let Cappy have any of these stone fruits," right?
They kind of help you go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Make you very regular. There's a lot of fiber.
They're a dangerous game for you, Cappy, if we're being
Yeah, and
honest.
I feel like you don't have that issue. So,
No.
like, accelerating that issue is probably not a good idea.
Well, I really appreciate it because if you heard earlier in the week, there was a segment where Chris explained that he now needs to go into the same diaper that Coach Prime needs to go into.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I mean, true or false?
Come on, Chris.
I mean, come on, Beto. True or false? I mean, did Chris
just-
not reveal that he needs a diaper?
Did he reveal that?
I need it.
I missed that one.
I mean, once he's revealing
Go
that
ahead,
the
go
Schwanz
ahead.
is having issues, the diaper's the least of his problems
Yeah,
to
right?
admit on air.
Yeah.
So, Momo, thank you for that, by the way. I didn't know if I was, like, getting something that, like, wasn't offered to me and I wasn't
yeah,
invited.
you were bummed. Yeah.
Or if it was more like, hey, I'm looking out for you, bro, and I feel like you're looking out for me,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
looking out for you. Because, like, I mean, look, you'd have to probably eat, like, a lot of those for it to have that effect. But for somebody like you with a sensitive tummy.
I feel like
wouldn't take
Cappy
a
should
chance.
be taking no chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because I did have an experience this morning.
Oh, we all want to know about this. Okay, go ahead.
Nah, I don't.
Really? 3 hours of this coming up?
Yep.
Just
The
remember,
other day was Booger
kids
Gate, and I
tuition,
purposely
Beto,
didn't
kids
listen.
tuition.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'll take a loan out. I don't
Student
need
loan,
this, bro. It's,
Yeah.
Student loan rather
Dude.
than this.
it's a beautiful Friday. I have cocktails waiting for me at 6 o'clock. I can start early, man. I
Well,
don't
look,
need
you
this.
could also make it to Dodger Stadium in time for the Kobe giveaway.
Not Beto.
You better get in line right now. No, I'm actually in Indio at Fancy Springs with one of our winners for Children's Hospital LA. That's why I'm in the hotel room.
Wow.
Did you play golf already today with the winners?
We're playing golf tomorrow at 7 a.m. Daniel Botero is the guy who I'm going to be playing golf with. I'm going to try to hook up with him tonight, maybe play some cards, some blackjack here at Fancy Springs. But, yeah, it's I have a bunch of friends that are going to the game tonight.
Okay.
There's a lot of listeners that are going to the game tonight because it's the Kobe bobblehead. The Dodgers on Friday. It's beautiful.
Max
Get there
Scherzer,
early, man.
Clayton Kershaw.
Right. Big pitching
That's
matchup.
another thing. That's huge right there. That's going to be good 4 innings between them.
Hey, listen, 2 guys, though, that are both in, I believe it's season 17 for each of those guys. Can you imagine Clayton Kershaw has been with the Dodgers his entire career, and Max Scherzer has practically played for every team in Major League Baseball?
Yeah, when he hit 3,000 strikeouts, I went back and I read some early stories that I wrote on Kershaw because I was at the Daily News back when he came up.
Yeah, you were.
And I remember being out there when, like, Vin Scully would talk about him, and I remember listening to the spring training game, and he was like, this guy has got a curveball, right? This is public enemy number 1.
Public enemy number 1. And one of the great calls.
It was so good. It was a spring training game or something, right? And and we all started hearing about Kershaw for a while, but it took a while for the Dodgers to really decide to call him their ace because he was so young. And he came up and he all he had to do was really just learn how to be a big leaguer. That's it. He was I remember doing a story on him when he came up and he had his he was still with his girlfriend. Now she's his wife. They have several kids together. But he was it was an amazing clubhouse for him to come into with Joe Torre as the manager. Then you had Greg Maddux was on that team. Like you had some really good veteran pitchers who just helped him learn how to be a pro.
Well, it's interesting because Beto will remember this because we both covered that clubhouse in that era.
That was when you had the Dodger blog at LA Times.
Yes. Yeah. Stargazer used to leave comments all the time.
Yeah.
Beto will remember that. But that clubhouse that Clayton Kershaw entered was a weird time.
Yeah.
Because 2007, I don't remember if 2007 was Clayton Kershaw's first year or 2008.
2008. He was 20 years old because that was the Lakers winning or losing to Boston.
2007, there was open feuding going on between the older players like Luis Gonzalez and Nomar and Derek Lowe and Brad Penny. Jeff Kent was always up for a feud.
Yeah.
But Jeff Kent kind of stayed to himself. He stayed in the middle. He had
I
that
like
smirk.
Jeff Kent. He was never mean to me or anything. He was cool.
Well, he went to Cal like you.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But and then you had the younger sect of Matt Kemp and James Loney and Russell Martin and Andre Ethier. And then
you also had Nomar. Remember that? Nomar was on that team.
Nomar. Hey, they brought in all of these vets to show the young guys like Kemp and Ethier and Martin how to be professionals, and it worked for a little while until all of those young guys were better than them.
Yeah,
and started taking their playing time, and all of a sudden the old guys did not like it at all. And then in 2008, there was something of a carryover from that. But then you had, like you mentioned, Joe Torre coming in. Mm-hmm. Then you had Manny came in soon after, and that completely changed the dynamic.
Yeah.
But then in the meantime, somebody like Kershaw, he's one of the stories of that period that otherwise, I mean, Beto, you'll remember, was kind of chaotic.
It was. Okay, that was fun because we were all young at that time. I remember Ramona would pop in because she was a star of the Daily News. And then Ramona always had a good rapport with all the players because you were around the same age with a lot of these guys. So
I think
played
Kershaw
softball,
so I know how to talk.
They knew, and then you had a different rapport because there weren't that many female writers at that time. So and Ramona, I give you a lot of credit, Ramona. You know I'm a big fan of yours. Like you know how to get these guys who are from the smaller towns to open up, and then you know how to get the salty guys. What up, Brad Penny? To open up. And,
I did have a vibe with Brad Penny. Yeah,
you did.
We had a vibe.
You were the only one.
Yeah, I like
Brad
Penny.
Yeah, I remember Brad Penny saying because he was living in Manhattan Beach. Remember he talked about there's no parking. Like, bro, you moved to Manhattan Beach. What do you expect? Your truck is not going to fit there, guy from Broken Arrow, Arizona, Oklahoma. But here's what I remember about that 2007 team, Andy. You were boys with Takashi Saito.
Yes.
He gave you socks.
He gave Brian socks. He gave Brian
it was Brian socks?
Wow.
Oh, man.
But yeah, we both got along with him well.
Wow.
He's a nice guy.
He gave out these socks that had individual toes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right?
Ooh, those are nice.
Yeah. And I don't know how the Cape brothers got them, but you got them.
Okay, SN in the chat just said Jeff Kent had his own corner locker and didn't want to speak to the media. Beto will remember this, Ramona too. Kent's locker was as far away as it could be from all of his other teammates without being in a different locker room.
Yeah.
Like this was basically as far as it could be without.
But he earned it.
He did earn it. He did. He was a good player.
Kent was actually cool if you actually talked to him.
Yeah, he was
like,
cool.
He was like, remember the late T.J. Simers? They were boys.
Yeah, they had a good thing. I remember Kent. He appreciated because like when as a female reporter,
him being mean.
I always wait till guys get dressed before I like ask if they're ready to talk. Yeah. And a lot of people don't. They just go right up to them as they're changing and they blah, blah, blah. And I think he appreciated that I did that. I would be like, I'm just gonna turn around and you tell me when you're ready, you know?
Yeah.
And like he liked that civility.
1 out of 10 games, you'd go to Kent and he'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like he would give you great stuff. The other 9 out of 10, it was just antagonizing.
Right.
Gosh, I barely remember him though. Like I barely remember Jeff Kent. What? So he went from the Giants, where I can remember Kent and Barry Bonds getting into a fight in the dugout. And that's probably, I'm going to guess, 2001, 2, 3, like early. But when did he? I don't remember. How much time did he spend with the Dodgers, Jeff Kent?
Fair amount of years.
Yeah.
A couple of seasons,
yeah.
I'm looking now. He's there from 2005 through 2008. He went to Houston. I forgot about this, but he was in Houston in between the Giants and the Dodgers. And look, Jeff Kent was a really good player.
Yeah,
he was very, very good.
Cappy, I just love cowboys from Huntington Beach. Guys who grew up in Huntington Beach who thought they were cowboys. Like, what is going on here?
Got on some Wranglers.
Who went to Cal? Who went to Cal? Come on.
Wranglers, good boots, nice big belt buckle, hat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, flannel shirt tucked in tight.
Ramona, Andy, what are you guys doing?
What? I know, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Yesterday, Andy and Mason were on until 3:28.
Well, that's because Sedano was in the middle of a debate and he did not want to let go.
No, there was no debate.
Yeah.
There was no debate. There was George scolding you two guys.
Andy, hit that button. Andy, hit that button.
Mason finally went,
hit the button, Andy.
I don't know where it is. I don't know how to do it.
Don't do it. He goes, I give up. You
don't
win,
do it.
George.
Don't do it.
You win.
Unless you want me to tell you about Esteban Loaiza's stories.
All right.
Okay.